bard, and my background is a guild artisan.
Guild artisan. All right, and your faction?
Harper's.
All right, Harper's. And you didn't go into the tunnel, correct? Oh, fantastic. It's right over here, actually.
I was not here last session.
Okay, so we are going to have you waking up all by your lonesome right now. This is Opie standing in front of a door as he's investigating a hallway that had come around from that backside. You had seen a little further up the hallway, Opie, that there was a stone block on the east wall. It looked like it was shaped around the teeth of a jackal image. So it looked like a very ominous portal or pressure plate. I think you ended up here the last time. Rowak was still outside here, and we had Riley investigating for Juan. So right now he's off in the distance. Juan, you're currently locked in the little chamber of secrets.
Who's Juan?
His surrogate.
Who's?
Jason's.
Oh,
The last one got disintegrated into dust.
I was gonna say he died again.
Yeah. Well, which character you playing today, Jason?
You let me play the same one, the cleric.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So you are albino dwarf.
Yeah, noble background.
AC HP passive.
AC 15, passives 14, HP's 59, but currently at 45.
Hello.
Hello.
You jinxed it.
Yeah. Can you hear us now?
I can hear you now, yes.
Okay, cool. So what was your HP and your level?
Level 8, HP is 59 total, but currently 45.
All right. Surrogate. Opie, can I get your stats?
Yes.
You're standing in front of this very ominous looking door.
6 foot, 170. Blue eyes, blonde hair.
AC, HP, and passive?
It is 90 HP, 16 AC. My passive is 21.
Level, class, race?
Actually, let's see. Hang on. I was looking last time. I thought I had advantage on passive. Just put it as 21 for right now. It may be as high as 26.
Okay.
Jesus.
I'll remember that for the secret doors. You're already there.
Yeah.
Level, class, and race?
Level is 9. Race is human. Class is Ranger Rogue.
Background and faction?
Background is Urchin. Faction is Lord's Alliance.
And Baku.
Baku, fighter, turtle, far traveler for the background.
AC, HP, passive?
AC is 20, HP is 88, passive is 16, faction is Emerald Enclave.
And what was your level again?
9, fighter.
And Brad, what was your Bard's level? Osmond?
Level 9.
All righty. So, as y'all are starting right now, Baku and Oswin have found one another as y'all are on the southern side of a very awkward room. As you approach into it, you see a wall of water separating you in this 20-foot wide, 50-foot long reflection hall. Still puddles of water cover the floor of this 15-foot wide, hallway. The walls are slick with moisture and set with murals showing animals with humanoid armor. They are all brandishing weapons of sorts, some of them holding hand axes, staves, but you see that there is one creature that's been painted on the wall that is missing an apparent spear. is on, or Trident, I believe. Right. On the other side, you see one of your comrades walking back and forth as Opie's just gone around a tunnel, and you hear soft sobs coming from the distance.
I hear them.
Oh yeah, you're able to hear soft sobs as well.
And can I tell where the soft sobs are coming from?
It seems to be coming from back around that little tunnel way that you just saw Riley go behind.
So where am I at? I'm across from Opie.
Is there a map that we could look at?
Not of this fully drawn out. I just have the little sections. So here, let me throw this out. But that's the little door that you found yourself at. And then this is that hallway on the northern end. Oswin are down this way, way down. It just gets butted into another room.
How far or how deep is this water?
It seems like the water wall is about 5 feet deep.
It's a water wall?
Yes, it's a water wall. It separates the this part of the passageway from an identical room on the northern side. So there are 2 chambers. Y'all are coming in on the southern one right now.
After you get done with them, I'd like to know a little bit more about this block of stone I'm looking at.
Okay. So this is a doorway that's made of oak and iron barring. As you go back around the area over here, so back around this little corner. Sorry, still again off the map. You see a block of stone. The corridor ends here and painted as a 7-foot-tall jackal-headed humanoid with a circular golden medallion around its neck. All the figures are and all the figures around it are carvings of locusts. As you look closer, you can see the medallion worn by the jackal-headed painting is actually a 6-inch diameter golden disc engraved with the face of a horned devil, its mouth agape. Lodged behind the disc is a clay dial etched with 8 hieroglyphs. One hieroglyph of vulture is visible through the hole that forms through the gaping mouth. The dial is locked in place, and the remaining 7 hieroglyphs are hidden behind the medallion.
Can it be removed?
It doesn't look like it can be removed. Think of it kind of like the wheel on Lost, except hanging on the wall instead of perpendicular.
I never watched Lost.
Then think of an old rotary phone where you have the numbers around the circle and you got to spin it. But only one of the numbers are visible, one of the hieroglyphs.
Does it spin?
Yes, it does look like it spins.
And if I spin it, what happens?
All right. As you spin, the hieroglyph reveals
wait. I'll check for traps first and then spin it.
All right. Give me an investigation. As you start spinning it, you get about halfway through, but it doesn't click yet.
Okay, that would require me to have dice, which I forgot. Give me a moment.
All good. Well, you're getting that out. Explain to Juan as he hears just nothing right now. You find yourself in a very cold and slow chamber as you then begin to hear the stone start cranking and turning. As you find the passageway slowly begin to open, and you find yourself with a Rylu sobbing on the ground after he's lost his dwarven companion. He's in a very narrow passageway.
Well, I leave my little thing when I have the first opportunity to.
Okay, so
Just big enough for me to leave.
Okay.
That's a pretty good roll. 23.
That is a pretty good roll.
Yeah, that is. Notices no traps, but you see that the golden medallion on the wall, that golden 6-inch disc, is held on by some very impressive glue. It looks almost legendary.
Yeah, this is like the glue that was on the that
tomb.
That tomb, yeah. Okay. Well,
1 second. As you start to spin the dial, you see a sequence of creatures. And if you wouldn't mind writing this down so I don't have to keep repeating it.
Yeah, you said vulture, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
A vulture, a serpent, a door, some reeds, a scarab, a scepter, a foot, and an urn.
You said, okay, vulture, serpent, a door,
Yes, a door.
a
Knock,
reed,
knock.
like a plant reed.
Yes, REED.
Okay. All right. And scarabs, scepter, a foot, and urine.
Urn, not urine. Urn.
I know. I was just messing with you.
Okay. All right. You also see that the gold medallion looks particularly brittle. Looks like it may not be pulled off, but it is breakable with your passive perception. Oh. Okay, so what is everyone else doing? Juan, as you come around the hallway, you're going to see it branches off to the left and to the right.
Hang on. My browser crashed right after you said brittle, so I lost everything else.
I really didn't say much else. The gold just looked. And as Oswin or as our albino dwarf comes out, he's going to hear the grinding of the stone as you're going around, spinning the wheel and looking at the different symbols.
Baku is going to touch this wall of water out of curiosity.
All right. So, Oswin, you see your turtle friend start lumbering forward and tries to touch the wall of water.
I keep.
You keep what?
I keep about 15 feet back, just watching carefully.
All right.
Oswin, do you see this? As he goes up to touch it.
And as you touch it, it seems to be about 1 foot thick, 7 feet high, and 10 feet wide as it hangs between the two hallways. It's radiating out a bit of magic energy as it doesn't seem to be flowing, but just standing in place as a curtain of water. As you try and put your hand in it, you sense a little bit of pushback, but nothing occurs.
What do you suggest?
I don't know what this is exactly. He's going to try and put his hand a little bit further in.
Okay, you put your hand in. You see it's going to take a little bit of struggle, a little hard, but still seems to be wading through. Oswin, as you're looking around, you see there are different creatures hanging on the wall. You see creatures with heads like storks, lizards, panthers, goats, frogs, and hawk-headed creatures. They're all holding different weapons: maces, blowguns, sickles, and hand axes. But you see no tridents on the wall. Your passive perception picks up that there is a faded spot that looks like a trident should go there.
Baku is going to put his not shield on the ground, but he is going to kind of like put it on his foot so it doesn't touch the ground. He can take out his bow and shoot an arrow through the water. See what happens.
Give me an attack roll. And Opie, what are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out what to do with this doll. It just moves freely, right?
Yeah, it moves freely. It spins quite nicely.
And I'm the only one there looking at this doll, correct?
Yeah, so the only one there right now, Juan is coming out of the hallway and he hears some grinding of stone coming from your direction. Damn.
All right. So I came out the very narrow. Is there where was the very narrow entrance location?
The very narrow entrance location is back off that way. Off screen. It goes for about 10 feet to continuing this hallway and then 15 feet upward. And that goes back around that whole other way.
Okay. Okay, so this little bullseye target thing is not really where I'm at. I'm someplace else.
Yeah, you're not here. Yeah, you're off. You're off screen. We're theater of the minding it right now because y'all are on like 3 the paper for me right now.
So if I head back, not down the narrow place, but through that proper hallway, where does it take me?
So if you want to go back north, it seems like that's that skinny crawl space that you have to wind around.
So I want to go. Is there this hallway that you pointed at? I want to go down that.
Okay, so as you come back around this way, you see that oaken doorway again. And then if you want to go further, your passive perception picks up the sound of dwarf footsteps.
Okay.
because it's a 21.
I'll continue to head towards the
Attack.
dwarven footsteps.
All right, so as you come towards the dwarven footsteps, you're going to come and see that waterway filled again, that northern chamber on the other side of the wall of water, and you see an arrow come shooting through. It crashes on the back wall as it shoots right between you and Juan.
Fuck was that?
Juan, what would you like to do?
Can you put one on the board there?
That's what I'm grabbing right now.
Okay.
I just say, what the
Mr.
fuck
Visual.
was that?
I'll fill Juan in on all the stuff that I saw up there, so somebody will know.
Okay.
Did the arrow look like it came from a trap?
Oswin, what are you doing?
I'm going to try push through the waterfall.
You're trying to what?
Push through the waterfall.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Can do.
Oh, actually, sorry. Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw?
This time Baku's re-equipped in the shield.
Wait, which one is it?
Strength saving throw, sorry.
17.
17, you're able to walk through the waterway. You have a bit of a struggle going through it, but you make it to the other side. Getting on a dwarf and Opie.
Wait, who just walked through?
Oswin.
Oh,
He just walked through the water wall that you shot an arrow through.
Baku's gonna proceed through as
Strength save.
Does what does
Baku waits for you to walk through the wall.
does the bard have anything in his hand?
The bard does not have anything in his hand, no.
And he was able to make it through the water?
Yes, him and the turtle were both able to make it through the wall of water.
Interesting. I'll say, oh, it's good to see you guys. The next time you walk through the water, make sure you grab a trident.
Okay. And now, as you mentioned that, the water starts to flow to the other side, trying to knock them prone. Oswin and Baku are going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. The water just seems to wash up at the feet of Oswin and, I'm sorry, not Oswin, Opie and Juan.
Oswin and Baku. Okay, yeah, we took the damage.
Thank you, Brian. All right, so what up? I'm going to go here and
I'll give the newcomers an update on we lost one of our party members through the tight squeeze. I walked through it and did not see where he was at. It just kind of leads in a circle. It comes back to here. There's a dial on a stone brick or a stone slab that may be a doorway. May have to crack it. And also past a wooden door. I haven't gone in there yet. That we might be able to get to our party member by going through the oak door if it somehow he got transported in there.
No, I'm fine. I was the one that was trapped in the wall. I'm with you now, OP.
Oh, how did you get out?
I just walked out. Something caused something to turn, and there was an opening, and I just walked out while I had the chance.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry, I didn't see you standing there.
It's fine.
Is all the party members accounted for at this point then?
Yes, until Rylu gets back.
And where is
He's-
Ryler?
He was currently looking for me, I think, in that tunnel.
Okay. All right. Well, if you guys will follow me, we do have a couple of mysteries over here that are impeding our progress.
Jinkies.
Hopefully we can help.
Well, I'll move back to this wooden door that you talked about.
Okay. So,
Yeah, and I'll check for traps and see if it opens.
all right. It seems to be unlocked. No traps.
Okay.
As you open it up, this chamber contains a stone font filled with a steaming green liquid. Beyond it, a shadowy figure stands at the opening on the far side of the room. There stands an open door on the other side of the room. The figure's back is currently currently facing you.
Does it look threatening? Does it look like it's noticed me?
It is standing completely still right now.
Okay. I will attempt to stealth, or not stealth, but I'll attempt to be very, very quiet.
Okay. As you hush your voice, calm your nerves.
Yeah, that would be a 31 stealth.
Get it, girl.
All right, 31 for stealth. As you go into the corner of the room, just kind of making your way, you see the creature turn and start to go to this side of the room as well, and you disappear. It disappears as well. You are no longer able to see it.
He disappeared from my view?
Yes, both. No one is able to see Opie right now. No one is in the room yet. As you're coming around, you see him go in. He goes in the corner. He stealths. That's out of your pass. And as this creature goes in, he goes into the corner and is now stealthing outside of Brian's path or Opie's passive perception.
So I don't see anything.
In all fairness,
you see him go in. Just
in all fairness, you probably couldn't see me anyway because it's dark and I'm invisible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
There is a small flame that's the base of this boiling pot, though. Think of it like a cooking pot with this green liquid in it.
Well, I don't want a shadow popping out at me, so I'm going to back out of the room.
All right. So as you back out, you see the creature turn around. It bears a striking face. It appears to be a human. It looks to be a bit of a nefarious creature, an urchin, you might say. He's got some roguish capabilities, and I think he even has a bow on him. He looks to be a bit of a ranger. As you feel like you've seen this face before. As he steps forward and goes closer to that pot, and you see it extend its hand down and try to take a handful of the liquid and begin to drink it. The liquid quickly going into its mouth.
Okay. I will continue to back out, and I will tell the thing that's right next to me, or whoever it is who is that that's right? I can't really tell.
It's Baku.
Oh, it's Baku. I will tell him that there is a shadow of some sort. It could be demonic. I don't think it noticed me, but we might want to gather the troops in case it's hostile.
Yeah, so I think that would be good as well. Baku's going to go around the corner.
Okay.
And if you other two are not currently with us and kind of going to talk quietly, come, we may have discovered an possible enemy. Don't strike out of just thinking he's an enemy, because we are not quite sure yet.
And I'll back completely out of the hallway there. So I'm not by the door. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Baku's going to draw his sword quietly.
Okay.
Baku, why don't you lead since you're the muscle?
I don't mind if I do. Are we heading straight in, or?
Yeah, I'll support from the hallway.
Is there light? Did I see light inside this room?
Yes, there's a little bit of fire underneath the bubbling pot.
Okay.
Baku is going to move up to here and wait there until everyone follows him.
Juan and Oswin, how are y'all getting in this lineup?
I want to give Baku resistance.
Blazing Boulder Dash! Disguise must be haunted yet again! Thea runs into the room, wondering
Gun
what's going
here
on.
somewhere.
As you hear Roak, or you hear Goliath and a tiefling come running in.
High elf. High elf.
Hi, Elf.
Do they?
Yeah. We don't associate with those red goats.
Thea remembers the tiefling slave she had back at home.
Where were they located? No, they weren't here last time. Where were they in the dungeon?
They were randomly at a different distance. I'm gonna just drop them in right here for ease sake.
Woo! Woohoo!
All right. Baku is going to round, assuming he has all of his allies behind him. He's going to round this corner, kind of like a non-threatening manner, and he's going to approach.
Right. As you approach in, you see the face of this creature. You feel like you've seen it time and time again. As you're looking into the face of Oppenheimer von Heckenschleffel. Would you mind saying that for me, Brian? However you pronounce your character's name.
Oppenheimer von Elkelschaffen.
There we go. I need a wisdom saving throw, Baku.
So who is this? Who is it?
This is Opie, the character that just told you to come into here in a shadowy form.
Wisdom?
Wisdom, yeah.
Soft 20.
Soft 20, you stave off this odd feeling of energy surging in as it feels like it's screaming at you with this stare.
Was that a magic?
No.
No? Let me re-roll that.
Okay.
Because it wasn't an advantage.
You
15.
have resistance. You have resistance if you want.
What's resistance do?
It gives you a 1d4 for a saving throw of your choice for up to a minute.
You might as well use
If you choose to use it.
And with some resistance, you feel like you stave off that devil stare. It looks like an old ex of yours is staring down from the corner and she's just screaming at you.
it.
As you see Opie looking upon you.
I'll be right behind him.
All right, Opie, I need a wisdom saving throw as well.
It's going to be 3 plus. I rolled 15, 18.
18. You feel that same deathly glare sit upon you, but no effects befell you.
Baku is going to say, "What is your purpose here?"
You see the creature just look a bit inquisitively. It cocks its head and just begins to look between you and Opie. It wavers back and forth in front of this bubbling pot of green liquid and stands back in the front and just looks at you.
Does it?
It's to be a mimic of some sort, like a doppelganger.
It's human.
It appears to be Opie. It's a human.
Baku is going to.
All right. As you get closer, I need another wisdom saving throw.
Yikes, 15.
As you are barely able to stave off this energy, you have this odd feeling. It surges forth, but still nothing. The creature still stays by you. As it now stands in the square and no longer continues to go back and forth.
It's just standing there staring at me.
It's just standing there staring at you.
Who's it staring at?
Baku.
Opie, what is this? It
I
looks
want to give
just-
Baku resistance.
It's a doppelganger of shadow of some sort, or both.
Baku
I want to give Baku another resistance.
But it's not attacking though. Just there's some magical effect with it. So
Does it
I'll
seem like
tell people to be careful of looking at it or getting closer to it because it seems like it's emanating
Trick?
some type of charm or something like that.
Does it seem like he is like physical, or does it seem like he's kind of spectral or kind of like shadowy?
It seems a bit shadowy, and as you extend your hand forward, it's going to start walking around. It goes around the edge of this.
So if it was physical, I wouldn't have touched it.
Okay, as you're extending your arm out. And now puts it back to Oppenheimer von Heckenschleffel and is now looking at you. I need another wisdom save.
Fuck, I knew it.
Opie, what would you like to do? As this creature has its back to you, and you see Baku drop to the floor.
Oh, Did it look like the creature did anything to it? To him?
No, it just seems like he looked at him.
Well, I thought I gave Baku resistance. I thought I said so.
You used
If
it.
that helps.
I'll tell the others that Baku is down, and then I will. Is there a way to step around the shadow?
Yes.
Who is down, you say?
As you step around the shadow, it goes to the other side and stands in the corner.
Roak is going to run up to the situation to see his Torturian ally.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Push past the dwarf and the human bard. As you make it into the chamber, you see Baku lying there on the ground, looking very lifeless.
I will grab him by the foot and then drag him out.
Okay. You
I
grab
was-
a hold of Baku, you're able to drag him out. I need death save.
Medic!
Does he appear to
As
be? Does he appear to be dead?
Baku is coughing up a severe amount of blood, so he does not appear to be dead yet, but he is bleeding out heavily.
I want to cast Cure Wounds on him.
And with 2 failed death saves, Baku is healed.
Oh my god.
First time I rolled
Jeez.
one on a death save. Jesus, I was scared.
I didn't know we were doing death saves. I have a spell that would help with that.
And Roak, as you come running in, as you see Opie just dragging out Baku, you hear the surge of magic behind you. You see this creature. It's back to the wall in the corner as there's a bubbling pot of liquid in the center. The creature begins to turn around and looks you straight in the face. What do you do?
Oh, are you talking to me directly?
Yes, I'm talking to you directly.
I can't see your face. Let me light up this blade here.
And as you ignite your blade, I need a wisdom saving throws. You see Oppenheimer von Heckenschleffel's face looking back at you in a shadowy form.
Okay, so I'm going to hit you with a hot and salty 9.
9. You fall to the ground in front of this cauldron.
How much did I heal for, Jason?
Oh shit! Hold on.
That's what we're
It
talking.
was.
I think we're getting the shit beat out of us, honestly.
Okay, hang on. How close are we to?
Jason, did you heal me
Yeah,
for?
Yeah, I'm
run
using
in.
my fancy new dice that I just got. You
You
get
just
a 12 HP.
What?
How much was that? Sorry. We're having a couple mic overlaps.
6.
Jason? Hello.
I will run in and slam a good berry in his face and drag him out by his foot.
All right. Can I get an athletics check for that one, since he is a Goliath?
And 12 HP for you, Baku.
Got it.
Athletics.
Athletics.
It's going to be 11.
Ooh.
11, you're going to be able to slowly pull him out as you see the creature very demonically turn back to the corner and just scrunch down.
How many health potions can I chug as quickly as possible?
It'll take 6 seconds, so I'll tell you, just roll one. I can tell you when you keep going more. If you just want to run to the back and start chugging them.
I was gonna sit there and just go, 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 go.
So you see Baku back up and just start power chugging.
That's something.
What would everyone else do?
You ready to just keep rolling?
I will go in, but I'll avert my eyes, so I'm not looking
Okay.
at the shadow, and I'll go look
And
at the cauldron.
All right, so as you avert your eyes, you are going to hear the sounds of footsteps. And like Daredevil, sense the presence of a creature standing on the other side as you sense it is now moved. Although you're not able to see it, you feel its presence on the other side of the cauldron.
And what's in the cauldron?
Huh?
What is in the cauldron?
What was that, Brian?
What is in the cauldron?
It appears to be a bubbling green liquid.
Bubbling?
Who all is in that
Yes, it is bubbling. It's
death room? Who all is in that death room?
Opie's in the death room right now.
And it's
Yeah.
Roak and Baku as well.
Yeah, and Roak's got 1 hit point right.
Could
now.
I
Ocean's
make my
over
way
here, so
over
you
there
stop-
without looking into the room?
What was that?
Can I make my way over there without looking up, like also averting my gaze?
Yes, you can. You can go towards the room, get into the hallway, and avert your eyes. So,
Can I
Opie, what are you
investigate
doing?
the green liquid to get a better sense of what it's about?
Averting your eyes, yes, you can. Getting on this side. It's going to be a disadvantage, though, since you're trying to keep your eyesight shielded.
All right. And it's investigation, okay?
Yes.
So 11, and that's a natural 1. I have no idea what it is.
All right, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw as your hand slips and you look at the face of this creature that now turns to you.
Wisdom?
Well, let me know when I can
Yes.
move.
That will be a 12.
12 times 6. 12, as you slump down to the ground next to this cauldron.
Let me know when I'm in.
Oh, Opie sighs, and then crams a good berry in his mouth. I don't bother dragging him out, but I do want to
Okay.
investigate the cauldron to see if maybe it's something I could tip over, or if I can tell what the liquid is.
So as you reach down, you're going to put the good bear in his mouth, and you see several bolted feet, 4 of them, that go from the cauldron down to the ground. It seems like it's incredibly well mounted, and it's a magical flame that's underneath it. Your passive perception will pick up a glimpse of a hand going down into the liquid. As you go back up, you see the hand coming out with a little bit of it. As it seems to be, there's like a carrot floating in this greenish liquid in the character's hand. You can tell it's that shadowy figure's hand, even though you're not looking at his face.
You said carrot?
Yes, there seems to be a carrot in this green liquid.
Like, what's up, Doc? Carrot?
Yes, what's up, Doc Carrot, the orange kind.
But the shadow is handling it without any issues.
Yeah, he seems to be handling it without any issues. He just picks it up, and then you see him drop the liquid back down into the pot. You hear the clanks of glass.
Is there anything that I am doing that is triggering him reaching into the cauldron?
No, it just seems like he's doing it as you're facing the cauldron right now. See, he didn't start again until you came back to it.
That was a minute.
So if I just stand there looking at the cauldron, not at him, what happens?
He continues to do this. He repeats about every 6 seconds. His hand goes down into the cauldron, picks up a bit of green liquid. You actually see a bit of potato now in his hand this time. Picks it up. You aren't able to see what happens, but he drops it back down into the pot.
Can
And then he
Thea
just continues to repeat as you see several vegetables, almost like a stone soup.
Does it look like it's affecting the liquid in the cauldron any?
It does not look like it's affecting any of the liquid. It seems to not be changing any level in it. Seems to be picking up the same amount and dropping the same amount in.
With the passive perception of 17, can Thea determine if there's anything? I mean, clearly it's magical, right? Like there's something that it's maybe drawing its power from the fountain. Maybe.
Yes, I need a wisdom save if you want to use your passive perception to look on as you're
I'll try
looking
that.
into the room. Okay, give me a wisdom save.
So is my character down HP from that?
You have 1 HP right now. I gave you a good berry.
Damn.
Okay. Does an 8 do anything? I guess 6 plus my intelligence.
So as you go in and try and look upon what's going on, use your passive perception. You see the creature's face shoot towards you. It's definitely glaring with 0 hit points.
She falls down also. I'll turn around and say, "God damn it!" and I'll give her a good berry, and I'll.
Okay, why am I down all of a sudden? Can I tell that while I'm down, I guess?
Oh, not at all.
God damn it.
No, as you fall unconscious, you just wake back up to a berry in your mouth. And you're like, what the fuck? Because you're trying to realize what happened.
Oh,
It'll take
I remember. I also
a few
have that
minutes.
ghost lantern.
I got some magical
Ghost
berries.
lantern that will revive me if I get knocked out.
It doesn't revive you, it stabilizes you.
Whatever, I'm stabilized. I don't know.
Seems like your lantern is acting up. Might be under the effects of a suppressed magic or a light dispel magic.
Oh, that's not okay. I'm mad.
Hashtag anti-magic field.
Oh shit.
All right. So
As
can I?
now hear several
What's up?
bits of glass shatter on the ground. Baku walks forward after chugging 12 healing potions.
Finally. Averting my eyes because I was looking at this creature the whole time, and then I went unconscious. Baku is going to walk in.
as he walks in, I'll turn around and say,
Not to
"Grab
look
all
at
these
the
bodies
creature,
and take them out, please."
and kind of like putting his up. You can see its feet. He's going to go up to the cauldron and just sit there for a second and see what happens.
Baku,
You're going to see
grab
the
these
same thing
bodies
as
and
he
take
just
them
continues
out.
to slurp as he just
God damn
seems
it.
to pick it up.
Baku.
Baku is going to do that. Oh, yeah, and then he's going to go back in up to the cauldron, and then just out of curiosity, he's also going to.
All right. So as you start drinking the soup, I need a con save.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
This is a magical idea.
Mhm.
It is or no?
This is magical, yes.
16.
16 as you pull it up. You realize this is a magic. Your hand goes right through it. As Baku has a quizzical look on his face.
Baku gets sick of this, draws his sword, and basically closes his eyes as he moves his shield and swings towards where he saw the feet of this shadow creature.
God damn.
Okay, attack roll.
Hi, puppy. Good God, that's not going to hit.
Depends. What is it?
Soft 10.
Makes contact.
What? Really? For 7 magical slashing.
As you see it
Pumping.
disappear in a puff of smoke around you. The doors around you close to the room. As Opie and Baku are
Can
now
I get in
sealed
the room?
this room with the bubbling liquid.
So it's,
You are. Give me a dex save. You want to try and jump forward.
damn it! I got a fucking 2.
And a 2, you bounce right off the end of the door, your head hitting it. As you now see the doors fling back open as it launches you backward, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as a shadowy figure of Baku appears on the other side of the cauldron. A very turtle-esque creature with its back facing this hallway.
Do I realize that's me?
The passive insight for Opie is going to realize it's you. You are not able to recognize that it's yourself. You just think it's another turtle.
Well, Baku,
Does it look
have
like
fun.
shadowy?
I'm going to leave the room.
All right, Opie just like, nope, goes out of the room.
Baku not looking. Oh, fuck. Yep. Baku covering this figure with his shield is going to try and move up to the. Do I see this door right
Yes,
here?
you see the doorway.
I'm going to try and move up to it while covering the figure with my shield so I can't see.
All right. As you look into the doorway, you see it's a 10-foot wide, 10 foot long, 5 foot wide passageway leading to a dead end.
I'm going to walk in there.
All right. As you walk in, you see the creature turn its back to you and walk to the other side. What is everyone else doing on the other side? Does Obi come strutting out and everyone's waking back up with 1 HP?
Yep.
Rock is chugging health potions like Mother Teresa just brought herself back to life.
Can I have some?
You can add that to the pile of 12 that Baku has in the corner.
Sounds wonderful.
600 gold.
Yep, I am.
I'm going to.
I'm walking back
you
to my
talking about me?
doll.
It's ridiculous.
When I turn around, I'm going to keep my shield up and watch his feet to see if he turns around with me.
Okay. So as you turn around, you see him remain motionless.
I'm going to go up to the cauldron to see his hand dip in. And when he does that, I'm going to do the same motion.
All right. And as you dip it in, you see his head dunk into the pot as he starts to drink all of the liquid inside of it. He starts to
that's
chug
not
it, very
great.
similar to you chugging helium. He goes to town as you just see your turtle face as you now recognize this turtle as a representation of yourself, and it just starts chugging it as the line finally starts going down in this soup. All of y'all are able to hear a loud slurping noise as the
Baku
doors
is
open.
going to emulate him.
As you put your face down into the soup, you feel as if it's spectral. As your face goes right through it, you do not feel it.
Like he's slurping it.
All right, how long would you like to wait?
Is it going down?
It's going down. It's just little by little.
Slurp it,
Keep
slurp
going.
it, slurp it.
All right,
Apparently,
give me time.
apparently it's a Fallout Boy.
How far does it look like it goes down after 10 seconds?
After 10 seconds, it looks like about 2 or 3 inches.
Keep going. 30 seconds pass by.
All right, and after that extra 30 seconds, what is everyone doing in the hallway as you hear Baku just slurping and making these very odd sounds coming from this hallway?
You just hear chug, 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 chug. But I'm too afraid to actually look.
Thea remembers the crazy keg party she had in college.
All right, so as y'all wait that time, it gets to the bottom, you're going to see an orange crystal appear at the base of this cauldron. The shadowy figure of the turtle dissipates and disappears.
Baku is going to pick up. You said an orange crystal?
An orange crystal.
Baku is going to pick it up out of curiosity.
As you pick it up, you see it doesn't have any magical value. You can't even find a gold value to it. It seems to be quite a unique item.
What does the item look like?
But that is all. It appears to be similar to the 2 gems that y'all found last time.
The eyes? I think we found more than 2.
I believe y'all had 2. Go back and double check. Yes. Hold on. You found 3?
We found 3 or 4 so far.
Y'all found 3 last time.
Yeah. 2 in the water area, 1 someplace else, and then this one.
Yeah, I believe y'all have 3 on you now.
3 what?
Because you found 2 in this watery hallway in that secret compartment. Yeah. And then Baku was successful in finding a 3rd one. You found crystals in the shape of eyes. Yours is an orange one. They also found a red one and I think a blue one.
Baku is going to go back into this. Take a moment to see if there is anything that he missed the first time.
Give me a perception roll. Opie, what are you doing as you're back by the dial?
Poking around, trying to figure it out.
All right, as you're looking around, you're spinning, you just continue to not really see any pattern, any instructions, just a brittle golden sphere again in the center because your passive perception is so high.
And there's nothing. Okay. And does it appear to be any way to move this stone?
It appears to be immovable from right now. You do see a couple of track lines, like it is a mechanical device or a trigger that might cause it to slide open.
I got a 20 perception.
Okay, 25 picks up nothing in that little passageway. A lot of cobwebs, a lot of moldering pieces of the cloth.
Baku's going to walk out, wondering why there's a dead end.
What's everyone doing?
Above table, I feel like there's
You said it's mechanical. Can I figure out a way to mechanically move it? Is there, if I trace it back to...
With your passive perception, you can pick up that if the dial was removed, you might be able to get to the inner workings, but they're all housed behind it.
If the dial were to kind of broke
Baku
up.
is going to say... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Albert kind of broke up. You said if the dial were to be what?
Remove, get to the inner workings, but they're all housed behind it from what you can see.
If I could remove the dial? Okay, so it's got a mask over right now that's been glued on by sovereign glue as best we could tell.
Yes, the only other brittleness you seem to see is that golden dial in the middle. Think of it like a hubcap on a supercomputer.
Can I try to pry them? Can I try to pry the mask off?
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand.
Well, that's not the worst thing. 23.
All right, 23. You're going to be able to shatter that little bit of metal. Behind it, you're going to see a couple nuts and bolts that seem to be the bits that hold this wheel in. And now I need you and Baku to make me Constitution saving throws as a very green and bright liquid comes shooting out at both of you.
Really? A trap that evaded a 23?
Okay. Yes, the trap that evaded a 23. I'll send you the picture later for the DC.
No, I believe you. That's a hell of a trap.
It's a above table. It's a 25 DC on this one.
Oh, holy
God damn.
Wow.
Okay, well,
It does not
Yeah.
like scene.
yeah, I would have had a roll 20.
Boy, what was that save?
Ironically, I did roll a 20 for my con save, so it was 24
that's awesome. So yeah, you'll take half damage on this as everyone is able to hear a surge of gas and pressure come shooting out as OP's just, oh! As for once, he is surprised.
Well, that was unfortunate.
Sure. 10, 20, 29, 36,
Oh my god.
42, 47, 51
God damn.
points of damage. 25 because you succeeded. All poison. I'm sorry, all acid.
Hit it.
It burns.
As acid begins to shoot
It
and
burns.
spurt out.
Holy shit.
As this is happening, kind of like Baku, right as this is happening, Baku walks out and mentions a orange crystal in the shape of an eye that he found.
You hear screaming from down the hallway.
Baku is going to run down and make sure that he's all right.
Roll
Yeah, I'll
for-
investigate the screaming.
Everyone else feels equally as terrible right now. I looked at something and I immediately almost died. What a day.
Yeah.
So I can remove the doll now, maybe? Hopefully. I'll check for traps.
There's still acid. Oh, you don't even have to check for traps, as this trap is still going off, as there is still acid shooting from it. We're still in that first 6 seconds.
Okay.
God.
Yeah. Well, when it comes my turn again, I'm going to grab the doll and run down the hallway.
Are we even in
All right.
initiative?
No, we're not in initiative. What is everyone doing as a response to hearing that surge of pressure go off?
I want to run towards the screaming.
All right, as you go running towards the
Hold on.
screaming, you go to Baku's back.
Opie, are you okay?
As you go around the corner and look, acid shooting out. I need a con save. We're about 15 feet away from it and within range now.
I'm like coughing out green acid shit. Not particularly. No, I wouldn't go in there.
Anyways, that will take half damage, as that's already 30, 44, 52,
Oh, my shit.
61. You take 30 points of acid damage.
Oh, man.
31.
Baby, I am going to
Baku is kind of gonna back up and simultaneously push the cleric back for his own protection.
Okay. Can I get that athletics check, Opie?
Oh, athletics check.
Yeah, because there's still
15.
bolts in that metal. 13. You try and
No,
rip the
15.
dial off, but you see that there's some bolts.
1-5.
15?
Yeah.
1-5. It's still going to be held onto the wall. You see there are about 4 bolts on the inside of that, or underside of that golden medallion that's holding it in the wall quite well.
Perhaps Baku should hit it.
Would you like to do anything else after feeling?
Am I? Does it feel like I'm going to be taking any additional damage if I hang around?
Yes, it does.
It does. Okay. I mean, I'd give it one quick tug, and then if it doesn't come, then I'm going to leave the acid area.
Okay, cool. You're able to give it the quick tug, and before taking damage in, you come running out of the corner. Your flesh a little worse for wear.
Yeah. How big is the
So-
cloud?
The cloud does not seem to be spreading. It seems to be just down that hallway.
Oh, okay. I'll give it a little while before to see if it
Okay,
stops.
so y'all just want to sit down and wait then?
Yep.
All right. After you wait for about a minute, you see that the pressure valve stops and it kicks off. Seems like the acid cloud is still lingering in that hallway, and it might take some time to dissipate.
I'll fan it with a with a cape. Let's see if I can't get it to.
Okay. With that, it'll take about 30 minutes to waft away and finally be there. What would everyone like to do during this time?
All right, everybody can take a short rest while I'm trying to fan this shit.
You bet your ass I am.
Yeah, I could.
Well, yeah, we'll do that a full hour. You can take a short rest. You see how well it goes. Goes well. Uninterrupted and uncontested. As hit die get popped out instead of healing potions.
Yes. Hit die plus con, right?
Yeah.
And you get extra D6 hit die from me.
Oh, 67.
Well, I think this is the quickest we've had characters drop that or drop to 0.
Man, oh shit. Damn.
What? Did that not feel good, Baku?
No, not at all. There we go. 3 hit die down.
Okay. So as it dissipates away, what would you like to do, Brian?
I will go inspect this dial and see if I can't remove it. Or
Yes,
figure
it
out
looks
how
like it can be removed. Take a strong effort.
Yeah, basically I want to see if removing it will make the door go up, or if there's something now I can access to make this door go, or to block
As you
it
look
go
inside,
up
it
or
looks
down.
like there are 2 bolts that would move this dial like a tire. So it would open a passageway into the room on the other side.
Repeat that again,
It's
please.
just quite heavy. So it would
You kind of broke up. Can you repeat that, please?
yeah, it's almost like a tire. It has like a couple lug nuts on the center. It looks like if this dial was removed, you would have a passageway into the room on the other side.
Oh, okay. I will attempt to take it off so I can get a passageway into the other side.
I need another athletics.
And 8.
An 8, so you just try and pull on. You have a bit of a hard time. But what everyone else like to do is you see Opie go around the corner and start trying to do some stuff.
It wouldn't be the first time I had struggles working on something.
Baku was going to say, Opie, are you sure that's a wise decision after what just happened?
No, what's the worst that could happen? It's already spent its load. What's
Bub.
It'll take a little while before. I mean, we could keep tugging on it, but nothing's going to happen.
We got to get out of here before the refractory period really sets in, you know?
Do you need my assistance, Opie? I'm sure I could
I
probably
don't know.
lend a
This
good hand
looks
if-
like a single person tug, but
Look,
no,
look,
I mean,
look. I'm no good with traps.
Yeah, sure. Let's. Yeah, Baku. Why don't you see if you can't tug on it? Maybe you're a little bit more proficient at it than I am.
Are you trying to get more acid out? What's the situation right now here?
All right, I will give it a try.
Can I give Baku guidance?
Remember, tug gently. You don't want to rip it.
I want to give Baku guidance.
All right.
You guide him well.
Come on.
You gonna rub his shoulders while he does it? That would-
Yeah. You just loosen up those turtle muscles.
13.
Did you add your D4?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
I
man.
tugged it more efficiently than what you did.
3. You want me to try again?
Here,
What is this,
no,
right?
just get out of the way. I'm better at tugging this. So I'll move him out of the way, and then is somebody gonna rub my shoulders while I tug on it?
Yeah, Will. Guidance for you, too.
I'll
Everyone.
get your calves.
I rolled a 19.
Yes.
Oh, what?
19 as I really get my shoulders into the tugging.
You feel like you get incredibly close, ever so close to ripping this thing off of its hinge, but it remains on.
Here, let me give it one more try.
Yeah, Roak hears Baku's
guy-
stables, but he says, while he's rubbing this guy's thighs right now, You know, I have this sword that's adamantine. I could
No, we
easily.
don't want to break it. We do not want to break it.
Baku's going to.
We just want to get the release.
Roa continues massaging thighs.
Let me give it one more shot. Cleric,
Guidance for
would you
Baku.
give me
Yep.
assistance?
Guidance for you. Yep. You have all the assistance you want. Unlimited assistance.
I didn't roll well again.
And the folly from any adventure, the door is too strong to get through.
One more time.
Yeah, that's,
One
I've
more
run into that
time.
in the past.
Come on. There we go.
And after a good 10
Fuck
minutes,
yeah.
y'all finally are able to rip this doorway off as you were able to see.
It's about to go. It's about to go. I swear. We got this. Oh, yeah, it's about to go. Come on.
As I rolled an 18 with a 4 on guidance, plus 7 to athletics.
You're able to rip it off the door, and on the other side of this passageway, you see 4 torches that illuminate stone sphinxes crouched in the corner of this 15-foot high room. The torches cast flickering light across hieroglyphs carved into the tile floor. At the center of the room, a gold barge stands atop a 3-foot tall stone dais. Resting on the deck of this barge is a small golden sarcophagus decorated with horned rabbits. A dark shaft opens in the ceiling directly above the barge, while to the south, a corridor is visible through a set of fangs carved into the wall. The skeleton of a dwarf sprawled out on the floor in the eastern barge is clad in tattered yellow turban and dusty chainmail. He is holding a bronze shield. Is there?
You said a skeleton of a dwarf.
Yes, there's a skeleton of a dwarf on the far side of the room.
Is it one that we recognize?
Yes, you recognize it as Bluto, that guy you talked to a while back. You want
Is he
here to a bunch of
really just freshly dead? I mean, you said it's a skeleton, so that means he's been dead for a while, right?
No, he is still freshly dead from about 3 hours ago. Except, this right.
Oh, he's still freshly dead. So, And he's a skeleton, so something ate all his shit off of him?
Yes, y'all remember locusts ate all of the shit off of him.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. So if I look into the room, he was gingerly stepping from one thing to another. Do I see what he was stepping on?
As you move forward, you're going to see tile pressure plates extend all across the floor. You see that you are able to detect the dust points. It kicked away from the ones you stepped on, but it would still require a check to get across and keep from falling on anything else. Seems like these plates are rather small.
Do they have anything on them?
Yes, they have different hieroglyphs and different symbols.
Like maybe a vulture, a serpent, a door, a reed, a scarab, a scepter, a foot, or an urn.
Yeah, all of those.
So it just happened to be what's on the dial. So I will jump on the vulture.
Okay, you go across. It feels stable as you make your way across.
All right. I just go down the list. Serpent, door,
All right.
reed.
I need an athletics check.
I think I could do that. 18. Oh, athletics?
Yes, athletics.
To skip from one to the other? I'm not trying to move the tiles or anything like that.
Okay, yeah, you can go acrobatics. It just says athletics in the book.
Oh, okay. That would be kind of weird. I'm not, unless they're are they 20 feet apart or something like that?
No, it's just very hard. I'd actually go with a nimble-based one because they're just so small.
Oh, nimble would be acrobatics.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I don't know why it's listed as athletics. I think it's just that's for climbing on the wall DC. So yeah, go acrobatics.
I'm not climbing on the wall.
Yeah, acrobatics.
Yeah, 18.
An 18, you're able to catch yourself about halfway. You realize you're about to step on the wrong one, but you were able to hold yourself before you step back onto it with your passive perception.
Okay. And I'll just continue down the list.
Okay.
The order that you gave it to me in, that was on the dial.
Give me another acrobatics check, because that one just wasn't high enough to make it across. Passive is the only reason that you're able to see that you were stepping on the wrong one.
23.
That one will get you all the way to the barge, as you are now on top of it.
Nice. I'll turn around and then I will tell them to to follow the dial.
Yeah. So where was the scepter at? It's after Reed, right?
Yeah, you're able to do that. I will need. Let's see what kind of rolls. Can you see your character sheet for a second? For making your way across, I will need active perception rolls.
Actually,
differentiate.
I'll tell them, don't fucking come in here because I don't want to get eaten alive by locusts, and you guys are pretty flat-footed, so just stay in the doorway.
I am very flat-footed, and I'll glad stay in the doorway.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you get more acquainted with the room, you see some gold and stuff sitting on top of this barge. You also see some shiny sitting on Bravas's body, the little dwarf corpse.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about any of that. I'm just investigating the sarcophagus that I'm on, checking for traps, trying to figure out the puzzle here.
All right. So as you're trying to figure things out, you see the sarcophagus the sarcophagus lid begin to slide open.
A 25 investigation, by the way. I rolled a 20.
Yeah, no, you're good. As the sarcophagus begins to open underneath you, as you look down, you see the stone block that begins to sink into the floor on this eastern passage as it starts to open up completely. You are also going to see the hieroglyphic tiles of the ground surge with magic energy and fade and drain away into the ground.
What drains away in the ground? What magical energy?
Magic energy that surged up from the tiles when the sarcophagus lid was opening, and they fade away.
Okay.
Your passive perception picks up, it might have disabled the trap.
The floor trap, the tile trap.
Yeah.
You just hear someone yelling around the corner, "Did you get it?"
Hang on. Don't come in. I'm not in any danger, so don't come in.
Oh, okay. So you're not passed out on the ground bleeding out after looking at some guy for a little bit? All right. I'll be right here.
No, it's not anything like that. But it looks like the trap may have been disabled, but it could also be a trick.
Yeah, I know. I'm the kind of guy to fall for it anyway.
Yeah, these guards are real tricky. So I really don't want to be eaten by locusts because that would suck. That's not the way I want to end my life.
I mean, I will recklessly make sure my life is used for y'all's protection. I will tell you that much.
Then stay in the hallway.
Okay. Recklessly.
Yes, recklessly stay in the hallway. All right, so the floor trap seems to be
Actually, I'll still play. Just roll for
done. The you said something sunk into the ground. The thing that I'm standing on, did that sink into the ground?
No, the sarcophagus lid just opened.
Oh, and then what's in the sarcophagus lid?
As you look down, you are going to see. One second. Inside this golden sarcophagus, you're going to see that it is completely made of gold. On the inside, it seems shiny, pristine. It seems like the outside was covered in thick mud and dust. Pretty much the guts and remains from everything the locust didn't eat over the years. It seems the sarcophagus is worth about 7,500 gold intact. It weighs about 75 pounds. Thank you for your passive perception.
Hmm. Is there anything else in there? Like, can I open it?
Yeah,
I will check for traps and then attempt to open the sarcophagus.
It opened underneath you. You're just looking down.
Oh, okay.
You also see the fragile bones of an almiraj. You remember that as Aegon's animal form, as well as a spiral horn. You see it has some magic energy about it, as there's dust that lines around it.
Anything else?
No, that's going to be it.
Okay. I will pick up the horn. That's the all whatever you called it. That's the thing that looks like a bunny with a unicorn horn, right?
Yes. Yes, it's one of the 9 trickster gods, and I need a charisma save.
2?
All right. Streams of light emanate from the tips of the horn as they swirl around you. They form into a spectral rabbit with a single horn on its brow. A female voice whispers, "Quick! Quick, let me in! We must stop Asarak!" As you see this horned rabbit just jam its way down your throat. All of your comrades are able to see this, as you have been granted a new flaw, that you never stick to a plan.
Ah, shit.
That'll be perfect for you.
No, that would not be good for me.
Well, I mean, you stick to your own plans specifically, I guess.
Your dexterity score is now 23.
What?
Okay, well, that's
a good trade-off.
I don't stick to any plan. So my plan maybe was to destroy the soulmonger, but now I can't stick to that plan anymore.
Guys, never mind.
So is this a long-term plan? Okay, well,
now do you want to just kick Asarak's ass?
Yeah, I mean,
if I made that plan, then I wouldn't be able to stick to it.
Okay,
okay.
Well,
not kick his ass.
Look, I think your plan right now is to leave the tombs and do not get to the bottom with these people.
Yeah.
That is your plan. Escape now.
Well, you don't make plans. You still have the draw to fight and kill Asarak now that you're embodied by the spirit. That is the one caveat, one plan that you do feel like executing. You now have a little rabbit on your shoulder that will remind you about this. While the entire time you're adventuring, you're the only one that can see or hear it.
Hey, does your shoulder have tentacles too?
What did you say? I was the only one that was able to see what?
One more hentai, baby.
The rabbit.
Oh.
The rabbit on your shoulder with the horn.
I pet said rabbit. I will twitch from South Park, work my way over to the door and say there's an expensive coffin in there. I don't even bother checking for traps to see if it's I just fucking walk out of the room.
Walk out of the room just from where you was.
All right, and as you walk out of the room, the tiles do not activate, do not trigger anything. It seems to be a steady, regular old floor with a dwarf corpse on it.
Seeing this, Baku is going to walk in up to the sarcophagus and gather what looks valuable.
All right. As you go up to the sarcophagus and try to grab what's valuable, you see the only thing of value is the sarcophagus itself. There are only little bones of a small rabbit inside.
So that's 75 pounds?
Yep.
Let's sell this sacred object for money.
Can I take it?
That'd be a good plan, but
That
I don't like it.
artifacts for money.
It weighed like 75 pounds.
Yeah, 75 pounds is not too bad.
It only weight.
not
Oh
that
my
bad.
god! I can have that in a finger. Jesus. Okay. I pick it up. It's now my surfboard.
But as you pick it up, you and Baku are sealed in this room as walls of magic energy shoot down around the north, south, east, and western edges of the room.
Oh, motherfucker. That's why I was 70 pounds.
Okay, did this happen immediately as soon as I picked up the sarcophagus?
Yep.
Baku glared.
Okay,
Can I
I start
jump
to
in?
slowly set the sarcophagus back down.
Can I hop in?
Opie and Baku, along with Oswin, are able to see that the wall of force now dissipates from those two passageways.
Okay, now I try to drag it off.
I'm watching this all in my head right now. It's beautiful.
Baku just stares at Roa.
I want to enter this room first before anything bad happens.
You can judge me as much as you want, but I think I'm getting somewhere.
You're getting nowhere if you move that sarcophagus with you.
We need it.
Well, we're not going to get it, so just put it back.
Really? Is that what your flaw tells you?
Oh,
Touche.
that's what
Mine tells me to live a savage life, and I don't see you doing anything good right now.
Tell you what, put it
Well-
back so I can get out. You can feel free to try and get it out yourself.
Is that how
I'll
we're going to play this?
twitch my way back into the room. I say, well, savagely go loot the dwarf, and then I'll leave again.
Leaving
Okay.
with him.
So, as which hallway are you going out of? This is the
Which
one that opened up. This is that
Yeah.
one that your other comrades ran y'all entered in.
Whatever,
Did you
wherever
say
Opie's went.
savagely loots?
Yes, he's savagely left. You're going to find that his yellow turban is set with different gemstones. It's worth 500 gold. He has that bronze shield. It is non-magical, but it's still a +2 regular. You also find on his belt a pouch that holds 500 gold a 500 gold diamond. It seems to be the same size as one that would be used for a material component such as raised dead. You also see 2 1-inch diameter crystal eyeballs, one dark blue and one vibrant purple. Since everyone's trying to steal
Oh,
the sarcophagus,
Tibbs.
no one looks at the dwarf with awesome shit on him.
Yeah, it's really.
So I'm
Think
going
they
to
would-
attach a rope to the sarcophagus and walk out.
All right, as you do so, your rope seems to get severed by some walls of force.
Fuck! Okay, so that's the end of my plans.
Baku smirks at Roak and kind of just scoffs.
Ugh!
Scoff.
Okay.
And then shakes his head and turns around and continues following Opie.
And then... Okay,
Actually-
I'll follow them in a little bit of
Actually, Baku, can you see OP?
Is there any light right now?
Not on me. There's
Oh,
not.
actually, yes, there are torches. Sorry, I was asking if anyone had casted. But yes, he's able to see because there's light now radiating out into this hallway from that room.
Oh, and this giant flaming sword that's just apparent.
Okay.
There's darkness coming up, though.
So where do I find myself? Am I back in the?
You're right here. As you go down that hallway, you find yourself back in that central chamber with the staircase leading around and the 4 stone pillars down at the base. You see all 4 of the gargoyles are sitting on their pedestals once more.
I'll sit down and lean back against the wall. Now, I'll say, what did the god call himself?
Acerak.
No.
Aegon.
Okay. I say, Egypt, we got to talk.
Gives you a little conversation. What would you like to talk about?
Okay. So you don't like Ezrak, right?
No, we must slaughter him. We must kill him. He is evil. He has taken too many souls with that soulmonger.
So you know all about the Soulmonger.
Yes. Oh, yes. I know plenty.
Where is the Soulmonger at?
You see him point his little horn down and then all around. He says, it's somewhere down there, deeper in the heart of this place.
So we got to go deeper.
Yes, always deeper.
Always.
Don't you think it'd be best if we had a plan to go deeper?
No,
No, because you wouldn't stick to it.
never. We must be fickle and unpredictable. That's the way we win.
So we win through uncertainty?
Yes, uncertainty. Chaos is the way. Chaos is the way.
I rub my temples.
Perfect for Opie.
No. It's gonna make me cry.
What is everyone else doing is Opie's just having a moment because Opie, you're no longer invisible as Baku walks forward with his torch lit.
I am really still contemplating this sarcophagus, to be honest with you.
I believe it. Roak scratching his rock head.
It's. I'll ask Egan. Is there anything that we should know that's left on this floor, like traps or anything like that we should know about?
Do I hear him say that?
Yes, actually, Opie, and then also whenever you have conversations with your spirit, you're going to say it out loud. So keep that in mind for what all other people are perceiving. Because Baku, as you're walking out,
Baku says, "Well, we have these diamonds, or not the diamonds, but the gems in the shape of the eye. I'm assuming we're supposed to do something with these. Have you guys found anything?"
I think we should kill the diamonds.
I'll ask Ijan if what are these things that we keep finding? What are these eyeballs?
They're the items of power. They have shown that you have proven yourselves worthy for the final test.
What final test?
Well, the test of this floor. The way to get a little reward for your efforts. Acerax, hubris, you might say.
Opie, are you feeling okay? Who are you talking to? I am the only one near.
God damn, I'm having a conversation with myself.
Whoa. All of you be quiet. Green Slimy Pepe is trying to convey messages of blood and bloodlust.
Baku cocks his head kind of like awkwardly like he doesn't quite
know damn well what I'm doing, Baku. You've seen everybody else get fucking possessed by things, so...
You yourself are possessed!
Yes, I got possessed.
No, Baku is.
Yes, I am.
Everyone's possessed.
Yeah, y'all have several different spirits sitting on your shoulders, but what are y'all doing now?
I'll say, how many of these eyeballs are we supposed to collect?
I kind of want to help Roak get this sarcophagus.
Can I get a persuasion roll? And as y'all still just trying to remove it, every time you pull it off in any way, shape, or form, it triggers walls of force to shoot up.
Yeah, I don't think we have any way to destroy this over the table. I don't think we have any way to destroy a wall of force.
We could use a blast of force to knock it off.
As you see Rylu, a tiefling, comes strutting out from the opposite side. It seems like he was taking a rest. Dun, dun, dun. As he walks up the staircase.
Is that Rylu?
My apologies. I slept in a bit too much for this. My back is still killing me after that last encounter.
It is wonderful to see you again, friends.
Do I need to roll persuasion for Ijan?
Good.
Yes. Yes.
Good to see you too, Baku. Pleasure to hear your voice. Yes.
As he kind of looks at
10 to persuade him to tell me how many eyes we're supposed to have?
Says, "Oh, you must get enough to open the door. That is how you get into the vault."
Blank.
Thank you there.
So long as this is
okay, above table, does anyone know disintegrate?
right.
No.
Although-
nobody's gonna know
And there's nothing
disintegrate
we can
this
do
one.
about this sarcophagus.
Although it's a kitty.
I don't know what you said.
I mean, I still have Dimension Door.
Oh, yes.
Dimension door. What was that? Okay, I need everyone to roll death saves.
Oh, what?
Nothing. Just being
Oh,
scary.
okay.
Yeah, he did it as soon. So Baku doesn't remember for this moment, but just for a little friendly reminder, because that was the greatest entrance to the Tomb of the Nine Gods ever. As Oswin dimension doored into the entrance, it was immediately teleported to a room of death with a 6-foot deep floor of dead bodies.
And
Oh,
we did
and
not know which lever to pull.
What? Hey, Brad, do you have the spell magic? Or does anybody have the spell magic? Because
I do not have Dispel Magic.
God damn it. What kind
I
of bard
don't-
are you?
I can dispel magic with my sword. Usually I kill the caster.
I only have detect magic,
Oh,
sadly.
Speaking of that, I need everyone to make me Constitution saving throws as mosquitoes start to swarm upon you.
Yeah.
Fuck's sakes.
You do know I was rubbing on OP, don't you?
Yeah. You know what, OB and Roak, you'll get advantage on this save because I do see Roak slathering him with that repellent.
All right. Well, that's good.
Lather.
Because my first roll was a 1. And my second roll was a 20. So, yay, dice.
So
23.
who failed?
I'm
I got a-
24, so I'm good.
Rylu rolled a 16.
Rylu's good.
Juan got a 4.
Juan fails.
Yeah,
And
he does.
Juan is going to be afflicted with uncontrollable tremors. He now has disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws that require strength or dex.
So we can see this, right?
This will affect you for the next 2 hours.
20 hours?
2
Okay.
hours. Not
If
doing
we
that
were
good.
able to see this, does that make us able to have tremor sense?
Trevor says.
No. Roll me a
Because we can
percentile dice
sense
now.
Tremors. I'll be here all night.
One final question, Agent, and I'll let you go back doing whatever you were doing.
00, yeah.
How many of these
Right.
eyeballs do we need to be able to open the door to do the final trial? Please answer in a form of a number.
As he says, it is an integer.
I don't know what the fucking intro is anymore.
Within a set of all real numbers.
Sure.
As you see Baku start to feel around with his sword, as it appears his eyes have glossed over. Cataracts have taken hold of him. He is now blinded for 5 hours.
Who's blind?
Anyone who failed that save.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, especially for your fighter.
Yeah.
'Cause we now have Ray Charles and Daredevil.
All right.
So what are we doing, lads?
The good thing is, though, that he won't need his flame sword anymore.
No, that's Roak. Roak's the one with the flaming sword.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it! They all look alike to me.
I'm gonna summon my inner Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, I'm gonna print some vinyl on it.
Okay, so I remember us we had by the water thing, we had 2 small crevices that I didn't want to go into.
Yes.
I think that is we had 2 small crevices and we had the demi-lich. So we have 3 locations that we can go. I vote not the demi-lich, especially now that some of us can't see and the rest of us have like 2 hit points.
Who has like 2 hit points?
Was there any area where eyes were
short
supposed
rest,
to
I'm
go?
back up to
I have an
full
eye,
force.
but eyes is my own.
What was that, guys?
So wait, how many of the eyes do we have? So I've got 2 on me.
Oh fuck!
We just got
I
2
have
from the
eyes.
dwarf.
Look at that Mexican.
So do we have 5 total?
All right. Sorry, y'all. We're cutting out. So what's up?
How many eyes do
We have 7 total.
7 total. Okay.
Oh, you have 6 eyes total.
6. Okay. Can I get 7?
Yeah, you'll have 6.
Okay.
You can always try to get 7.
All right. Well, let's go back to this crevice. I'll push the
Which
turtle
crevice?
along.
All right. Which crevice? You remember one being back down this passageway,
I
and one
remember.
back in that water room.
Let's do the water one first. Let's see if it just loops around somewhere, and that's probably going to be the quickest one. It probably doesn't go anywhere.
Okay, so as y'all go back into the water room, you're going to see a very narrow passageway about 2.5 feet wide that extends towards the east and banks to the south after about. Can I get a marching order as y'all are squeezing through? And I'll just line y'all up here for a visual because this is another little smaller.
Where are you at? Because the camera seems to have it's just kind of sitting on the center.
Hmm?
We're kind of looking at the staircase. I don't know where we're at here.
Yeah, this is the map area.
Yeah, we went back to the water area that you guys used.
Yeah, y'all went back to the water area. It's a little small crawl space that I haven't drawn out. It's just it leads to a 15 by 15 room.
My question is, are we on the north or south of the water?
Y'all are on the southern side of the water.
Southern side. Okay, that's all I needed to know.
All good. Thank you. So, can I get a marching order as y'all are walking passageway?
Well, I'm pushing a turtle, so it'd be the turtle, then OP.
I'll be behind them.
One wants to be in the middle.
Yeah, I'll be in the. I don't want to be the last one, but I'll be second to last.
Question: can I take the dodge action while I'm blind?
Yes.
Okay. Baku is going to hold up his shield as he's walking because he can't see anything anyway. So it's not like he's missing anything. And he says to Opie, "Opie, you're going to have to guide me. I cannot see a thing in here for some reason."
Yeah, that's why I'm pushing you.
And taking the dodge action while I move.
Okay. So taking the dodge action, as you move forward, you'll find yourselves in a 15 by 15 foot room. It seems to be a place of particular rest. You don't see any footsteps. It's just dust collecting in the corners. There seem to be about 4 bedrolls here, but they haven't been touched in centuries.
Oh, there's dust?
Yes, lots of dust. You finally found some dust.
Can I smell the dust?
Yes, you smell the dust. You actually start sneezing, Bob.
Let's hang out here for a minute or two, as I need you to roll a D100.
What do you say?
Roll a D100.
Yeah, Albert rolled
You're
D100.
planting beans.
Sorry, I was trying to read stuff. 27.
I want to leave the room.
Some Mr.
Too late. Oh God. I love this.
Watch your beer.
An animate, immobile stone statue of my likeness rises.
What?
It makes verbal threats against me. If I leave and others come near, describes you as the most heinous of villains and directs the newcomers to find and attack you. If you are in the same plane of existence of a statue, it knows where you're at. The statue becomes inanimate after 24 hours.
As the statue appears right in front of you, separating Baku from the rest of the party, filling up this crawl space.
And it's talking trash about him?
It's talking trash about him, and so you just hear it mumbling as it's facing the other side.
Is it in his voice?
Yeah, we'll make it in his voice.
It looks
Opie,
like...
why are you so confused about yourself? I don't understand. You are acting very peculiar lately.
You are really talking shit today.
Yeah.
About yourself.
I whisper over to Baku. Has he lost his mind?
I do not know. I cannot see. I cannot see anything that he's lost. I'm blind right now.
How about this? I light up my sword. Can you?
No, I still can't.
This might be a problem, as anybody that passes through here will know exactly where we're at. Just so you know.
OP, I know you have this moral attachment to the statue, but I have this one sword that would put him out of our misery pretty quickly.
Wait,
go for it.
A statue? Where? As Baku holds up the shield in like a defensive stance, trying to prepare for combat.
So, are we just going to imply that Roark wails in the statue until it's just a pile, or do you want me to roll for it? Because every single time that I hit's a crit.
Yeah, that's going to take about an hour to clear it.
Yeah,
it's
for 24, so...
Oh, yeah, no, it's still going to take a long time.
That's what you get for beans.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
Let's just move on and hope it doesn't. You're an asshole.
I mean, you guys can take like a short rest while I'm wailing on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it'd be nice to take a full rest, but I don't know if a short rest is going to sort out this time.
Close your eyes, see what happens.
Yeah.
A full rest would be sweet.
Doesn't matter if I can't close my eyes. I can't see anything anyway.
Well, let's continue. Is there any way out of here? You have the little, and then it's a 15 by 15 room with the statue in the middle of it that keeps hurling insults at me.
There's a passage right on the side. Seems to be another crawl space that extends south.
All right, well, I'll push the turtle that direction.
All right, so as you'll go around it, you're going to find a very open and vast area. Two balconies face each other over a vast pit. Between the balconies hover 5 wooden platforms, each one discs 10 feet across. A single torch burns above each balcony. On the eastern balcony, which you find yourselves on, stands a rough-hewn 15-foot-tall statue of a hulking fiend with furled wings and a clenched fist. Set into the wall on the western balcony is a rusty lever in the up position.
Any takers for pulling the lever?
You were on the eastern balcony. That lever is on the western. Is on the west balcony. It seems to be about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 130 feet away.
Okay, I spend 3 rounds boinging.
All right, so you just see boing, boing, boing. As you hop on the first disc, you're going to see there's a 60-foot drop.
I don't hop on the first disc, and you know that better than anybody here.
I know. You're hopping on its Roak, God damn it. You don't have the height to jump across the full balcony.
Bet.
Takes you a couple. So as you hop on one of the discs, you see it's a 60-foot drop down to the bottom. But you're able to make it to the other side without any issue.
Motherfucking boing boing.
Is there any way to use acrobatics to get across?
Yeah. Yeah, you can make acrobatics as Roak, the Goliath, just bounce, 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 makes it to the other side.
Yeah.
It's okay, guys.
No, acrobatics. How can I use acrobatics to
Did I
get
say
across?
anything about this?
What spirit do you have?
I got Koopazan.
He insists that you jump across the platforms. Yeah. He's like, yeah, well done, way to hop to the other side, way to get to this lever. Fucking great job, Roak. Does a little like pep squat, your yawn.
You're welcome, Pepe.
And Opie, your spirit god is going to urge you to pull the lever.
Well, that's fine, but it's on the other side of the room, and I'm asking how do I get across to the other side while using.
Okay, he says, well, then have you pull it. If you can't do it yourself, then get him to strike it.
What? Hold on a sec. Is there a way for me to spider climb over there?
Yes, there is a wall. There is a wall that you could climb across, and you could definitely spider climb.
Yep. Doing that.
Okay, and let me ask you this: when we get too many people over there, is there a way out on the other side?
Yes, there appears to be a passageway off on the western side. It seems to be a staircase descending upward.
All right. So, Albert, tell me, how do I get to the other side? As we already have 2 people on.
Acrobatics is you're trying to go across, and you see Oswin getting on the wall. Do you have boots of spider climb?
No, I have Nang Nangs.
His god allows him to.
Nang Nang. Okay, yeah. So you're able to walk across the wall without any problem to go across the side.
My first acrobatics roll is a 29.
29 makes it onto the first platform.
Yeah.
Did you find it hovering over top? As you see, there's still 4 more in front of you before you get to the balcony.
Yeah. Then 18.
An 18?
Yep.
Gets you across to the next one.
Another 18.
What is everyone else doing? What was that?
Another 18.
18 will get you the third one. 1 second. What is everyone else doing while he is standing a little past halfway?
What is Wogo?
You're able to hear it, though. Past
What?
16, you pick. What was that?
What does Wogo, my demon, want me to do? I think it's how you pronounce it.
Wongo doesn't seem to mention anything in particular. It's like, I don't know this room. This should be interesting to watch.
All right. Can I call out to Roak to come back and pick me up?
Yeah, you can.
How much do you weigh?
Next to nothing. I'm small.
Okay, boing, boing, boing. I'm here.
I need a dex saving throw from Opie as Roak bounces on his platform and it kind of sends it a bit ajar.
Okay, well, let's say that I just kind of long jump around him.
Like in a running start.
Clear it beforehand, and I like Roak's
boing, 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 boing.
My last 2 rolls were
How smart is Roak?
25 and 28.
Oh, yeah, you're good with 25 and 28.
Boing.
Rylu is going to stay where he is at because he knows damn well that he will not be able to cross such a task of platforms.
Okay, Rollock is just kind of squatting down a little bit, but he's saying, Rollock Express, final boarding, about to leave.
As he
Yeah, I'm
picks
already
up,
on it.
All aboard!
I suppose since you're not trying to use a spell to get across, I will do that.
Well, boing, boing, boing.
If you drop me, I'm killing you in the afterlife.
Just so you know, I would send my own life to the slaughter before any of yours.
okay,
The
so
question is just
That makes
Opie, Roak, Juan, and Rylu were able to make it to the other side.
can I stay on
as
Roak's
he-
shoulders?
As he's boing 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 the last time, I'm going to pull the lever because what harm could it do?
I need everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw.
God damn it.
Oh, boy.
That's what harm it can do.
Hey, 18.
Not far behind you with a 17.
Girl. I got
21.
26. Shit.
I have good news and bad news.
What was it?
Wisdom.
18.
I rolled a 2.
All right, so the 21 and the 26 are the only one that pass.
Oh.
All right.
Wait, what?
Here we go.
A 20 DC is what happens is the wind just surges around this room as it whips and nays all over the place. I need y'all to roll me a D100.
Everyone but me and Opie, right?
Yep.
Sweet.
98.
91.
34.
Baku and Rylu fall unconscious.
What is a
Roak becomes frightened and must use his action to flee from the source of his fear. So Roak goes running up the staircase.
17 for me.
What is
Well,
it?
that's not
What am
great.
I afraid of?
The wind in the room, so you're trying to run away from it. The character
So-
retreats into you retreat into your mind and you become paralyzed.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
I'm
So
I'm
paralyzed.
riding on top of Roak's
Awesome.
shoulders, but still.
Y'all are on the other side already as this happens. All of
At
this
this
will
point-
remain on your characters for 30 minutes.
To be
I'm
honest,
paralyzed for 30 minutes.
you really have the mental capacity of a backpack right now. So, I mean, you're just going to remain on my shoulder. You have no sense of self. You're back.
Well, I'm also passed out, and you gave me the express ride. So, what does that say?
Well, I'm terrified of running away, so I'm going to say, ah!
And
I
as you
enjoy
do
myself.
I'll
this, you
say,
see,
I'll turn to Iju and I'll like, well, I guess that could be the harm.
and Jack, Juan, you are going to see the fist of the statue, the demonic winged creature next to you, unclench its fist as you see a shiny item sitting in its hand.
We're kind of shiny.
That's scary, shiny, huh?
You're going to see 3 magical-looking eyes sitting in it.
What's wrong,
Yeah,
Kitty?
yeah, hush.
I
You're gonna
grabbed
hiss
the
at me.
items.
All right, you're able to grab a hold of all 3 of these gemstones as the fist remains open and wind whips all around this area.
I leave the
Baku
room.
lying on top of you.
And Ryder.
And Riley's on the other side.
Oh, I thought he was with me. Okay.
Here,
Yeah, I
across.
thought that he gave me the express ride over.
Okay, so y'all go
Yeah.
upstairs. Yeah. Okay, so Opie, you're able to go up the stairs. You and Roak are up there at a dead end. Opie is able to pick up though that this is a secret door with his passive perception.
Check for traps. And then open.
All right. As you open it up, and wind is still whipping around in that room, you see a 15-foot wide, 15-foot deep pit that dominates this chamber. At the bottom of this pit, an 8-foot tall clay figure stands motionless beside a stone treasure chest. A silver key hangs from a cord around the figure's neck. 2 9-foot-tall stone statues stand atop plinths on either side of this pit. A third plinth against the south wall stands empty. One of the statues depicts a hooded and bearded male figure with his left hand held high, index finger pointed up. The other portrays an armed male knight with his gauntlet right hand extended, palm facing inward towards himself. I am going to draw that out right now. What would everyone else like to do while this craziness is occurring?
How afraid am I of this wind?
What was that?
How afraid of this wind am I?
Extremely and perpetually for the next 30 minutes. So
Okay,
you go
so on the other side of this room, just jettisoned away from this wind. That's where I'm at. I boing over there as soon as I get up these stairs.
And you boing over and you run into the middle of the room. Opie, you're going to see as he hops in this room, he does not fall into the pit, as it appears there's a wall of force keeping him from falling in. And you go get some wet paper towels, so I'll be back in a minute.
Way to go there,
So
Slick.
for you to discuss.
All I got are these really good calves, guys.
So you guys went through a doorway on the side with the lever?
Yes.
Yes. Are you still over there?
Yeah, I'm asleep.
He's blind and asleep. He's like for Ray Charles fully after a shit.
Why do you think I just left him there? I mean, it was like nothing. We
I
could
forget about you.
do. I can't cart around a 400-pound or 500-pound turtle.
Man, I don't even know that there's this thing on my back contemplating its existence. He's just recessed back into his own mind. And I just think he's a backpack. What a life.
That was some good vodka. I'm kind of drunk.
Oh, God.
I'll let pop.
Can I join OP in that room?
I think there's several of us in there.
Okay. I didn't know if I was in that room with you.
Okay, so that's that balcony. That's another room that extends this. 10, 20, 30, 35, 10, 20, 30, 35.
Can I make like a perception check, intelligence check, or whatever the hell? Just figure out what kind of.
No, you're just. No. Again, no.
No.
Like, just for like good measure, no.
Okay, I'm not.
For the next 30 minutes, you're frightened, as this is the first like 12 seconds as you boinged, and you continue boinging.
I've been scared, boing boings.
Boing boing.
Boing boing!
Ooh, careful how you boing. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Boing boing.
Especially his shield.
Ooh. Like bomb.
Wait, what?
Can you say that any more sexually?
Yeah.
Pinche cochinos.
Trying to get sexual with these boings. Now, roll my own kind of initiative.
God damn, his shield looks so good.
Oh, yeah. So we have Mr. Boing Boinger right here, standing on the top level.
I'm way back there
I'm gonna borrow your case right here.
with the goblin, Dr. Jekyll, who's dead now. That's right, Sky's alive.
At all?
More or less.
Visuals. Okay. So we have you. If y'all has come into the room, you see Roak standing on top of this large pit, a clay-looking golem standing on the base. There's a chest sitting in the middle of that area, and there are 2 statues, one right here, and one clay golem standing right here downstairs.
What are the stars? I'm sorry. Statues.
2 statues, yes. One of them is holding their hand with his right hand extended and the palm facing towards himself. The other has his index finger out and 1 second. His left hand extended, his index finger pointed upward.
I'll investigate the statues or anything other than them doing stuff with their hands. Is there anything else notable about the statues?
Can you give me a religion check? Would y'all mind double checking what you're doing? Need to go to the restroom again. Sorry, guys.
A 13.
Is there anything I can learn because they're stone?
He's in the bathroom right now. He's coming back.
Oh, okay.
So what would y'all like to do? As Rohak is still hopping, seeing two passageways, one of them with a closed door. He's going to start hopping towards this open passageway.
I'm assuming it's still parallel.
13 for religion.
Is there anything
how
I
much
can
was
learn
it,
from the
religion?
statues? Because
Sorry, what was that religion, Brian?
13.
13 is going to recognize the two statues facing the pit represent Azul, the god of wizardry, and Torm, the god of courage and self-sacrifice.
It's pretty standard gods for this location. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, a bit off from the 9 trickster gods. You're also going to see the statues are set on a rotating spring-loaded gear setup.
Oh, that's unusual. Okay. So they can be pushed over or turned or
They can be turned.
turned. Okay.
Both Azuth and Torm look like they can be turned. As you and the dwarf are able to do this and sort of investigate around as Roak is hopping around, he goes about 30 feet of that passageway before he makes a stark turn to the north and finds himself at a door. A very massive and hulking door. It looks ever so imposing, but it seems to be a nice place to cower in fear. This corridor ends a large door with a round mirror set into its surface. 10 across surround this.
You're breaking up, Albert.
But besides that, what is everyone else?
You are breaking up.
you're breaking up with me.
All right, so okay. Would you mind telling me 1 second? I'm gonna grab a charger and do audio off my phone.
Yeah, it's fine. Hold on 1 sec.
I'm going to
We're
drop
adjusting.
everyone who's on my back on every corner of this place. Because they remind me of wind.
I'll ask iJim, what do you think this place is about? Oh, did he step away?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's away for a second. He went to get his phone.
Well, gang, it seems we have a mystery on our hands.
Jinkies.
You get advantage in my heart.
Ever dreamed to have.
Sorry for the breaks, lads. Oh.
I'll ask Ijan what he thinks about this room, about the statues specifically.
Ejin is not going to have one thought one way or the other about these rooms. It's one that he has not been in before.
What about Wongo?
Wongo is going to be the same case.
He's useless. What does this fucker know?
For now. And not much.
Hey, what's my bro Kuba thinking right now?
Probably screaming.
Oh, sorry, I mean Pepe. Hey, you're quiet right now, Albert, which is a real sign that something's wrong.
He's changing his voice over, even though he muted both of his cameras there.
All right, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Fucking fantastic.
It's actually pretty clear, too.
Yeah, I'm using my cell phone data now. So.
Well, make sure you plug your cell phone in so it doesn't.
Yep, already done. Okay, so Roak is now over here crying by a door. You'll have the two statues over here representative of Azul and Torm. There's a force field blocking this 20-foot drop down before you get to this chest. There's also a door on the eastern side.
Is there anything extra I can learn with the stone knowledge I have?
You're going to be able to identify that both these statues pivot as well. You're going to see it might surge into some mechanical or magical energy or engine.
Well, it's always good not to have a plan as I turn the statue of Torm.
All right.
Does a soft 20 in Arcana do anything?
Soft 20 in Arcana will determine something. As you see, the statue of Torm rotated. That you are now being transported down into this pit.
Oh boy.
Who is you? Me, the turner, or the observer?
Both of you.
Sweet.
So as you swing that, both of you do so. You see it begin to stop, and you see the clay golem awake. If you wouldn't mind rolling any initiative for you two.
Oh, fucking score. 11.
29.
All right, so you'll go first, Brian. What would everyone else like to do as these two get disappeared down into the bottom level?
We done did got.
What are you doing, Opie?
What am I doing? How big is
yeah.
this pit?
All you hear is Roark in this little hallway. It looks like he's in. Ha!
How big is this pit?
Pit is about, sorry, it was 10 feet deep, 15 feet wide and long.
15 feet wide. Is it right in the center, the golem?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, no, it's right here on this side. You're currently next to it.
Okay. I will cast Zephyr Strike on myself. Then I'll back up into the other corner.
Okay. Back
And-
up into this one.
Opposite of the golem.
Okay, that's where your comrade is currently standing.
Well, somewhere on the back wall.
Okay, he's going to take his opportunity attack.
He doesn't get one, but my movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks while I dispel him.
Yep.
Then I will attack him.
Okay. And while he's doing this, Rylu and Oswin, what are y'all doing?
Am I still paralyzed?
Sorry, yes, you are still paralyzed.
I will continue doing that then.
Crap.
Sorry, I dropped a die. Okay. Does a 29 hit?
Does?
Does a 33 hit?
Yep.
And does a 34 hit?
What do you think?
I know, but it doesn't get old.
That's fair.
Okay. So I'll have a moment to add all that up because it'll be 3 criticals.
Okay. So while you're doing this, magic energy surging around illuminates this pit down here as he stumbles forward, getting next to you and your comrade. Since you have been the only one that does damage to him so far, he's going to turn and try to do 2 slam attacks at you.
Can it even see me?
There is light
Because
down
we're
here.
currently in the dark.
No, there's light down here. That's that magic
Oh,
energy surging.
okay.
Yeah. Think of yourselves like in a cage pit arena right now, as this golem is just trying to go to town on you.
Okay. He's going to try. If he survives
Okay.
this.
So, a 17 and a 20. So, your AC is 16 right now, right?
No, I think, 16. Yeah, it didn't go up when my dex went up.
Both are going to make contact. I need 2 Constitution saving throws.
Well, hang on. Let's see if he survives my 3 attacks first. I have a little card around here somewhere that's supposed to speed all this up, but
So, for a little summary, we have Roak hiding in the corner crying because he's currently frightened. Oswin is paralyzed. Rylu is unconscious. Baku is unconscious and blind. And Thea is on the far side of the passageway with 3 stone gems that look like eyeballs. Going well. Going swimmingly.
Going great.
$15.
I love programs that automatically close and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Makes them
I love
successful.
Beyond, yeah. Rolling intensifies.
46 points for the first attack.
Nice.
It's magical damage, right?
Yep, it's all magical. 21 for the second attack.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 21 for the third attack.
And it is now looking winded as you strike 3 very impressive attacks into it.
And 2 con saves.
Yes, sir.
First con save is going to be a 15.
Okay, you take 14 points of damage and you pass on the con save. Second attack.
Is 17.
17 passes as well. As this second attack deals 10, 20, 22, 27 points of bludgeoning damage. He smashes down onto you twice. Juan.
So I'm going to do Sacred Flame, so it's got to make a dex save.
And it fails, even with advantage.
Sweet, it takes 10 radiant damage.
All right, it seeds an unholy fire and flame. Bits of it crackle, bits of it break off, but it still looks quite hardy and formidable.
That will be the end of what I got for now.
Okay, is anyone that's above right now able to do anything? I'm still about a minute, within the first minute after that lever was pulled.
You know me, I'm abstaining from combat because I'm a bitch.
Okay, then Opie, we're going back up to you.
Classic
Okay.
Rowock.
Does a 21 hit?
Yep.
Oh, by the way, I back up to the other side of the room.
Okay.
All right, he will take 11, 15, 23 points of damage. And does a
Okay.
24 hits?
24 will hit.
And then he will take 10 points of damage.
All right, you see this creature now lightly bloodied at this point. This bits of his rock are crumbling to pieces around. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, opportunity attack from our dwarf, Juan. He turns around.
Can I use Sacred Flame again?
Yes, you can. No, you can't use a spell as an opportunity attack.
Okay, then I'm going to do... Where's my D8s? There it is. He takes not... Oh, wait. Never mind, I don't hit him. Unless an 8 magically gets him.
All right, no, an 8 will not magically get him, as Baku and Oswin are going to get a point of inspiration, as I'm going to use Asterak's gift on both of these next attacks.
So 2 people get inspiration, 1 for each attack?
Yes, that's why it's going to Baku and Oswin.
Okay.
I just rolled out the rando. The first one is going to be a 26 to hit. Ugh, no crit fish, but the second will be a 20 to hit. Can I get 2 con saves? This creature tries to slam down onto you twice. This massive, hulking clay golem, but it's still falling to pieces. You take 13 points of bludgeoning on the first. What was that con save? Brad, can you hear me?
Oh, I thought it was on the dwarf.
No, not on you. Dwarf got the opportunity attack because he came around to you to try and strike. You're the one that's been doing the amount of damage to it.
All right. Con?
Yep, con.
14 on the die plus 4, 18.
Okay, you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage from the first, all magical. Need another con save as you take 14 more points bludgeoning on the second.
Let's see. Next one is a 8.
8. All right, your hit point maximum is reduced by 7, as well as taking that 14 points of damage.
All right. So 13 and 14.
Yep. And then reduced by 6. Juan, it is your turn.
I cast Cure Wounds on OP for 10 HP.
All right, walk over here. Anything else?
Does it look like he might need more HP, or is he fine?
How are you looking, Opie?
Out of 90, I look about a 32.
Oh,
I will cast Mass Healing Word as a bonus action, and we both get.
You will not be able to do that since you cast a slotted spell for Cure Wounds first. It has to be a cantrip for your next one.
Yeah.
On the same turn.
But it's a bonus action.
It doesn't matter if it's a
It
bonus
doesn't matter.
action. It's a slotted spell. You can only
Okay,
cast
never mind.
one slotted spell per turn.
Never mind.
Sorry, sir. So it takes us back up to Opie. Feeling a little better. Because everyone else is just are paralyzed. Thea's just looking at her new gems.
Kill it with fire.
Let's see.
You got 6 seconds, Opie.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and I will just attack it again.
Okay.
I'll move to the other side and then attack it.
Okay.
Both are going to hit. It will take 14, 24 points of damage.
And that will be enough to take the hit points over by 1 as this creature crumbles to pieces and the force field above you dissipates away.
And then I'll shoot it with the second arrow for 10 points.
Okay, as you just crumble the last of the little bits away.
Well, that sucked.
Yeah, as we were a full 2 minutes after everything occurred, people getting their madness from that wind from the lever you pulled.
Yeah.
I would say the trade-off is fair. We got to fight a golem, true, but we're not crazy.
What are y'all
Speaking
doing?
of crazy,
There's a
so
chest down there.
I want to investigate this chest that's down here.
I'm back.
Oh yes, I would like to join them.
Okay.
Looking at that chest.
Investigation is going to be an 18.
An 18 is going to investigate, and you see no traps, but there does appear to be a lock on it.
I'll try to pick the lock.
All right, as you pick the lock, your passive perception picks up that silver key that fell off of Flesh Golem's neck that looks like it might fit quite nicely into there.
Oh. Can I slide a hand that silver key from the golem's neck and then unlock it like I did a good job of unlocking it?
Yeah, it's not even a neck anymore. It's just crumbling dust and rock. As you do so, the lid flies open, and you see the last 2 gems sitting in the base of this chest.
Oh, last 2. Okay.
Awesome.
That's a pretty good keyword there. I'll grab the 2 gems, and then I will shimmy up out of the hole.
Okay.
Sames. You know how I like a good shimmy.
Yep. As you'll make it up, you're able to realize that Roak is still crying around the corner off in this direction. You haven't heard anything back from that wind room besides it whipping around.
I'll turn. Is there anybody still down in the hole?
No, just you and the dwarf.
Just a dwarf? Is that what you said?
Yeah, the albino dwarf. Juan.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, turn around and say, it puts the lotion on its skin. But there's just nobody in there anymore.
It gets the hose again. So we're going to DM hand wave as y'all compose yourselves, and 30 minutes passes so that everyone's unconscious and paralyzed effects wear off.
Yay!
Woo! Sorry for the delay, guys. That's a bit of a bitch DC when it's 20 for a saving throw.
No, I'm perfectly okay with that. I didn't have to do anything.
Or nearly get killed. Because above table, if that creature had dropped Opie to 0 hit points, it would have turned him to dust instantly.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was in a lot.
I could hear the sweat coming from Brian's brow on that one.
Yeah, I was. That's why that last round took me so long to figure out. I'm like, I'm not going to make it past this round. If he's hitting me for like 30 points a round, and the best I've got is 32, that's going to be.
You will not
Gonna
win
be
that
close.
battle. All right. So what is everyone doing right now? As Roak stops crying by the door as well.
I ask, what is going on?
Oh, you know.
asked that?
Was everybody else asleep, or was it just me?
I hope you guys got a good rest in.
Oh, actually, you can't hear them. You and Thea are still on the far side with the wind whipping around. So y'all see that you're missing 2 of your comrades right now.
Where's the other 2 comrades?
They're on the other side of the wind tunnel.
No, I'm asking in the open.
Down there, 120 feet.
Yeah, I'm asking as a player, in character.
Well, I think they're fucking across the bridge.
Well,
Well,
where's
you
the
see,
where's
now
the
that
where's
I've regained my sanity, I can tell you this fleshy backpack that is currently located on my back is actually Thea.
Oh, the one you
Just that collective, oh.
So wait, am I?
Oh yeah, you're fine.
I've been wondering what the fuck happened to her.
You've just been a fleshy backpack for like,
Why though? Like what happened?
well,
Oh, he made boing boing.
I took a nap and then I wake up and I'm a backpack. What the
yes, boing boing boing.
Boing boing
That's
boing.
what you get.
fuck? Apparently now I'm a backpack.
Yes.
Gotta go get
He
gotta go
boing
get that
boing
turtle's
on
big
you.
ass.
Am I gonna have to boing boing a turtle?
You might have to. How else is he gonna get across here? He's fucking
Okay. Is he unconscious?
No,
No.
no one's unconscious.
Is he conscious?
Yes.
He is conscious.
Okay,
Everyone is
go in
conscious.
your shell. You are an inanimate object. I'm carrying you across. Boing, boing, boing.
Y'all are all now back in the room, rejoined with one another.
boing boing boing.
Baku!
What would y'all
Knock
like
on
to do
his
now?
shell.
You have a passageway extending towards the west,
Yes.
one extending towards the north.
I think I'd boing to that.
all right? Yeah, if we're all boinging here, then I'd like to take a short rest.
I would like some spell slots.
I would like a short boing.
I mean, I could even give us a long rest if you really would like to.
I would love a
long
long
rest would be
rest.
awesome.
Long rest would be so cool.
I've got
sleeping
this
this whole
dent
time.
in my skin. I can't undent. I think a long rest would fix that.
All right, Lehman's tiny hut. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
And just before you cast Lehman's Tiny Hut, you realize that it has been too recent for you to take another long rest.
What?
Never mind, guys.
Well, we can still teeny hut and because it ritually cast it, and then we can sit here and take a short rest.
Yeah, we could do
All
that.
right, so as you cast that, you make the realization. So y'all are able to get a short rest, expend any hit dice that y'all have remaining, gain effects back as you would like.
Also, you get an extra D6 hit die because Song of Rest.
As y'all come back out, you still have the passageways to the north and to the west.
We'll go to the west.
All right, to the west, you're able to see that doorway, the one with the 10 eye sockets surrounding what you are now able to recognize as a locking mechanism. It seems to be a 10-toothed stone gear. I'm sorry, actually metal gear.
All right, let's pull our eyeballs together and see what's behind this door. I'll ask Ijin what's behind this door.
Ejin is not going to know what's on the other side of this door. He has never been to this part of the tomb.
Same with Wongo, I assume.
Wongo becomes a bit reckless on your shoulder. You see he gets a bit animated. You see that he gets a little bit aggressive and antagonistic.
Oh,
Think of
well,
him like
what?
a Tasmanian devil almost.
What's he antagonizing?
What does Kubazan say?
Kubazan urges you forward, actually.
Oh, he ain't no bitch! Do you hear that?
What about Nang Nang?
Nang Nang is not going to say anything. He has not been to this area as well. Rylu is going to hear Ubalaka become a bit cautious as you approach this doorway. Baku, Papa Zolto is not going to recall being in this tomb either.
Roark is ready to rush forward.
I do whatever Wongo wants me to do. Whatever he antagonizes me to do, I'll do it.
Okay, so you see Roark and Juan walk towards that door. So
I see the stains of my past tears, and I am slightly disgusted.
As they walk towards the door, is there any place to put these eyeballs?
Yes, all of the eyeballs seem to have proper little sockets that you can place them in.
Baku says to what is it, Jose, the cleric?
Juan.
That's
racist.
Says to Juan.
What is it, Jose?
I seem to be a little blind. Do you have anything that would be able to cure me of this?
Did you just really call Pablo Jose?
I do not have anything though.
Tia says,
do we think taking a 4-hour short rest would have helped with that?
What was that?
Do we think taking a 4-hour short rest would have helped with his blindness?
Yes, you feel like it would have.
Oh yeah.
All right. So we'll just go back to the tent, or the teeny hut that's still there, and we'll rest for 4 hours.
Okay, Baku regains your sight. You feel like you've been touched by an angel as you wake up and see 7 very filthy angels in front of you. Sorry, 6 filthy angels.
You see OP touch
as you awaken in a courthouse.
I can see now. Fantastic.
Where did the thing touch you?
I can see. I can fight.
I can object.
All right, so can I get a marching order as y'all are going into this, and who is placing that first?
Look,
stone
if
in?
Kubazan said to march forward boldly, let me tell you what I'm going to do.
Yeah, same. I think.
Well,
me and
you're
Rorok
going to
are
march
leading
right
this
into the
charge.
door because we haven't placed any of the eyeballs yet.
Do you know how many stains I see of my tears in this same corner?
Yeah.
There is a symbolic nature that is befelled on everyone else because they are not intelligent enough to see how unintelligent this is.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I can't make a plan for us. So,
So
we're going to get fucked, I think.
Fucking probably.
Fucking probably? Is that what you're going
Probably.
with? No, we are. We're getting fucked tonight.
Are you kidding me?
Okay,
We got
so,
a cat on our side. Look how fucking fluffy that thing is.
This is just one life out of, like, 9. What are you getting at?
I'm not getting at anything. Just excited to see a cat.
Oh my god. So we have Roark and Juan leading us into this area.
Theo
Oh,
loves
yes.
this cat.
Oh yes, that's the best cat.
Yeah, he's grumpy.
That's like a different cat than earlier, too.
Yeah.
It looks
Hey,
like
got-
a fluffy version of my cat, but with more
Look,
black.
okay, on the real, I have that same pet bed for my dog, and I put it on my bed. It's like her own specific bed.
But
It actually is a dog bed.
Oh my god.
I love kitties.
Oh my god, we're like best friends now.
Yep, AKC, American Kennel Club. Yeah, he's old and grumpy. He'll just sit there. Little one's staring at me spookily behind me. I think he thinks it's feeding time, so.
He thinks wrong.
Motherfucking AKC in this house.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
God.
Okay. Finally got all this drawn out. Two, 4, 6, 7.
Do I feel the tinges of Grand Conquest on the way?
You'll see what you feel.
You'll see what you feel. Thanks, God.
The vault door grinds open, revealing a domed, candlelit room 50 feet high.
Oh, we put the eyes in. Okay, well, that's news to me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Did y'all finish putting the eyes in?
Sure, why not? The door's already
Yeah,
opening, so.
Yeah,
Awesome.
fuck, it's too late now.
Yeah.
Huh?
I go back.
The polished marble floor is so perfectly reflective that it creates the illusion of standing at the entrance of a sphere. 9 alcoves filled with glint, tearing treasures open along the walls. In the middle of a chamber, a long spherical object hovers. Whoever's rolling dice, would you mind muting your mic?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
In the middle of the chamber, a large spherical object hovers under a black silk drape about 20 feet above the floor.
Sorry, that's John Jordan talking.
As Roak and Juan step into the room, who is directly behind them?
OP, but I'm not stepping into the room.
Okay. OP, what kind of sight do you have?
Just dark vision, 60 feet dark vision.
Okay. Roak, you have regular, what kind of dark vision?
Well, Roak has this bright light emanating from about 40 feet and dim light for another 40.
Thea has dark vision.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay out of the light on this one.
I've got dark
Good luck.
vision.
Well, this is a big room, so let's put your ass on the other side.
Okay, so as y'all walk in, you see this big black hovering sphere going about 20 feet off the center of the room, 9 alcoves filled with treasure surrounding it.
Being risk adverse, I am very hesitant to step foot into this room because I am taking on the god, or not the god, the deity that's within my mind as well.
Okay. Opie's passive perception is going to pick up this odd skeletal creature on the northern side of the chamber. It seems to jut out from a pile of treasure. It has an odd metal head. It seems to be in the shape of a pentagram. I'm sorry, pentagon. Pentagon, not pentagram.
What is it? It's a creature that has a pentagon on it?
Yes, it's a skull. It seems to be a skeleton with a metal skull. It seems to be in the shape of a pentagon.
Does he tell us this?
No.
Has he told us this?
I have not.
Will you tell us this, goddammit?
Nope.
Well, then, I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Well, it's on the other side of the room, so it's no threat to me right now.
Well, it's called a boing.
Well,
Yeah, what does Wongo and whatever is in Roak say about all this?
Kubazan.
Yeah, Kubazan.
Kubazan urges you to attack whatever is hiding under the black drape with no warning or negotiation.
And Wongo, what does he say?
Hey, so,
Wongo, 1 second. Wongo suggests that you attack another party member.
Oh, well, that's fucking.
Does
Wisdom
Obolaka
saving throw.
Do what?
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's.
uh
What does a 15 do?
A 15 staves off that feeling to slash at your party mates. Opie is the only one able to realize that you're about to raise your arm against one of your fellow allies.
okay. So,
I'll say, what are you doing? I'll push him.
can I realize there was a figure under this black drapery?
Yes, you look towards the black drapery and you're like, oh, that looks like something needs to be attacked.
Okay, so
It's hanging up.
I'll apologize above table to everyone else for this, but -5. I'm
Doing
attacking
what?
it
It's
with
hovering-
my lit
Oh, you boing.
flame tongue greatsword.
Where do you try to jump as you make this attack?
Of course, I'm boinging.
I know, you're trying to jump on top of the sphere, beside it, in front of it, next to
Well,
it.
beside it, I'm slashing through these perceived black robes or black drapes, whatever it is that's impeding my vision of this creature I need to attack.
Okay.
Boots.
So, attack roll?
The attack roll altogether is going to be a 17 after the -5.
All right, 17 is not going to make contact. Is your
Wait.
weapon-
Wait. I forgot I was possessed by Cubazon. That makes it up to a +6. That's going to be a soft 20. Sorry.
Oh, how dare you try and adjust it after I tell you. But you will now make contact as your axe slinches into this cloth as it starts to rip and tear. And you see a black orb on the other side.
Okay, so it's going to take... See, that's
Look at
going
that
to be 13 plus 6, 17 damage.
This is what I have to deal with all the time.
19.
All right.
That's the best cat.
That's on the first attack. Do I get another attack, or is this like a surprise round?
No, you make that attack as you're falling down because you're just boing towards it. So you made the strike, and now you're hovering underneath it.
Okay.
You are now
I
able
tell
to-
them, fight without mercy on this one.
13 plus 6 is 19.
All right, so after y'all see Roark doing this, what would y'all like to do?
Roll initiative.
I'm still waiting on decisions right now. No, nothing has triggered initiative.
Without a plan, I guess I will attack it also.
Okay,
Does
who's
Nang
what?
Nang give me any insight into this?
Who is rolling
wanna-
dice?
Stop rolling fucking dice.
Oh,
Yeah, rolling dice, motherfucker.
I mean, I'm rolling dice to attack.
yeah, that is fine. Sorry, I'm just having a hard time hearing things right now with the constant roll of dice.
Look at that kitty. There she is again.
I want to see
No, I-
a cat. Give me the kid.
Yeah, there's that one, and then there's the spooky cat that sits there and
Albert,
stares at me all the time.
Does Obalaka tell me anything or say anything? Because I do not wish to enter the room unless he says something.
Okay, yeah, no, you're just so cautious. So, Opie, are you entering the room when you make this attack?
No, I'm shooting it from the hallway.
Okay.
Who's inside the room right now?
Right now it's Roark and Juan.
Baku feels a need to protect, so he is going to enter the room as well.
Does
I'm
a
not gonna
20?
lie. This
Does
is the dog bed I'm using. It is
He's
exactly
actually going to get
Kelly
this on.
What was that, Brian?
Does a 20 hit?
A 20 will make contact.
Okay, all right, then all three things hit.
Because I now need everyone to roll initiative.
First damage 16, 20, 22, 29, 32, 40 points of damage.
40 points of damage. You hear a
What? Hang on.
sharp
Hang on. That's the first attack.
magical, right?
Yeah, this is all magical. Second attack. Ooh, that was terrible. It would be 13, and the last damage is even worse. Oh, actually, it says that same thing. 13 again.
All right, so you hear the shattering of glass as it sounds like this sphere is crumbling and cracking. What is everyone's initiative? I'm going to start rolling down. 20, 19, 18.
18. Roark.
Got 17. Quad.
30.
17.
Jesus.
Who had the 17?
Me, Oswin.
And Juan. Oswin and Juan.
Okay, we'll do Juan first since he's in the room. What was yours, Baku?
13.
15.
And so we got Opie, Roa, Juan, Oswin, Thea, Baku, Rylu.
Mine was 9.
Okay.
Yeah, a whopping 9.
Opie, what? Actually, you start to see the that black drape that is covering the orb getting ripped off. I need anyone that has metal on them. So, Roak, Baku, and Juan to make me saving throw.
I would have some form of metal on as well. Are you talking any metal at
Are
all?
you in?
Natural 20 on the saving throw.
One second.
What kind of
Are you
saving throw is it?
1 second. Are you within the room, Oswin?
Yes, I was trying to be in the room.
Okay.
What kind of saving throw?
1 second. I'll let you know.
Okay,
Nat 20.
19.
God damn it.
Holy fuck. Okay, who's wearing metal armor?
I have
Jake.
scale mail, I think.
I mean- Roak is.
Okay, Oswin?
I'm checking right now. I have medium armor. I have half plate, so yeah.
Armor specifically?
Yeah.
Thea
Metal
is
armor.
not wearing metal armor.
Oh, that's
Everyone except for Baku inside of the room, despite your saving throw, is immediately hoisted towards the ceiling as you clank onto this metal sphere that is heavily cracked in the center of the room.
Tortoise shell comes in advantage.
Okay. Okay. Well, while I'm trying to balance these, Opie,
Yep.
you see all your comrades shoot up. Thank you.
Well, it's unfortunate. I will continue to shoot the spear.
Okay. Attack roll.
23 and a 29.
Both will make contact.
Yeah, I guess the positive thing is I can roll sneak attack.
Yeah. Yeah, you're rolling sneak attack on that object because your comrades are a little stuck in SOL land.
For it's magical, both damages add up to be 14, 22, 33 points of damage.
And the sphere completely breaks as everyone of Roak, Juan, and Oswin take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall to the ground. Give me dex saving throws.
Fuck me. 11.
11. You land,
Soft 24.
Juan will land prone. Roak will land standing up. Oswin?
Sorry, what's that?
Dex save. And Opie,
Dex.
anything else for your turn?
All right, dex save.
I will attempt to hide.
I got a 25 on my dex save.
Okay, you land upright.
It will be a 32 for stealth.
All right. You are hidden. And that takes us down to Roak's turn.
So this thing in the center that I was implying to attack, is it still there?
No, it is broken in shambling pieces on the ground.
Is there any discernible enemy within the proximity?
Yes, there is this little skeleton guy with the metal head.
Does he seem alive or dead?
He seems undead.
-5. As an 18 smashes onto him.
How much damage?
I'm going to say well above 20, if that makes a difference.
And it shatters him into pieces.
Thank you, Kubazan. Can I collect anything from his body of notable value?
Not in this turn.
Not even as a free action?
Not even as a free action. You hit it
Can I
that
look?
hard.
Thea does it.
Okay.
Not with your perception, no.
Okay, well, Thea's going to do it on her turn.
Okay, Juan.
What is there for me to do? Like,
I
what?
don't know.
Is there any enemies left?
There are not any enemies that you can see.
Not enemies I can
Well, that's ominous.
see.
There are no enemies that you can see. Correct.
Does a 15 perception see anything?
A 15 perception don't see jack shit, sir.
Well, I'm gonna I guess I'm good for now, man. I got nothing I want to do. Ready in action, I guess. Ready, sacred flame. In case anything comes to my view that don't look to anything to my liking or Wongo's liking.
Oswin?
What's that?
What would you like to do?
I would like to cast See Invisibility.
Oh, nice.
Can you upcast that and cast it on multiple people? Or is it
Hold on, let me read that real quick.
So as you cast invisibility on yourself, you begin to see a very ominous creature looking towards you.
Oh shit! God damn it!
No, it cannot be upcast.
Anything else?
Is that the creature?
That is a creature that you see.
Oh.
Is it the creature that he sees? It's indicative, but he sees in reality.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck. I'll remind you, I rolled a 32 for stealth.
I know.
Sucks to be you guys.
Anything else, Oswin?
Yeah, why don't you like scream or something?
Yeah. Would my character being actually my character should know a beholder is.
If you're a bard, you would scream in like the perfect C sharp.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, you would hear that loud scream from Oswin. It would take an active history check to know exactly what this creature is.
Despite the fact that my character has heard of Xanathars?
Yes, even despite that fact, because no two beholders look exactly alike. And this is the 6 seconds of combat where you just cast a spell and saw a quick glimpse of a massive hulking thing with about 10 eye stalks.
I already cast a spell, so I can't cast another spell.
No, but you can tell people around you.
Dice.
I just tell people, yep, we got an invisible guy over here, and he looks nasty as hell.
Thea.
Thea's turn.
Yep.
Thea's turn.
Can she? Okay, so with a passive perception of 17, can she see the creature that he casts? So when he casts invisibility, is he the only one who can see it, or can Thea kind of sense it with her passive perception?
She is the only one that can see it.
Can she tell by his reaction that there's something there?
Yes, there's something there, especially by what he said. But since you didn't point, you don't
I
even
want
have
to
a general
attack it.
direction.
How far away is it?
You have no clue.
Okay.
Point it out
Turn
like
the corner
a
and
general
shoot an
direction.
arrow?
Can you tell me?
No, he did not declare it on the end of his turn.
Okay, I'm going to use Fire Bolt, and I'm going to launch it exactly where he is looking.
And as you try and twiddle your fingers, you realize that you have to have sight for this spell as your cantrip trickles off. And you realize a request to your bard to point out the area where this creature could be. Try and help on your next turn.
So you can't use magic then, unless you can see it.
Depends on the spell and also effects.
Well, most magic is cast at range, and to be able to cast a spell at range, you have to be able to see the target, or you have to have a designated area.
Yeah.
Treasure.
If it's like an AoE.
Magic items. Gold. Copper.
Throw something at it.
Whose turn is it now?
Right here. What was that?
Whose turn is it now?
It is Baku's right now.
Woo!
Baku is going to call out, "Where is this invisible creature you speak of?"
As you see his eyes surge forth and look at one of the alcoves filled with treasure. We'll be at D6.
Chopping the legs off of a runner.
You are going to see a gold coronet shaped like an octopus with a mother of pearl eyes. It seems to be worth about 2,500 gold. Your passive perception.
Can Osborne respond to my question?
Not right now, no, because of all he's conveyed this turn. He used his free action for communication already for this round.
I can't pick it up and then grab my sword again, can
No.
I? Here, fuck it. Baku is going to move to the center of the room 5, 10, 15, 20.
All right.
And kind of can get a sense of everything in the room if he doesn't see anything.
Oswin, would you mind rolling me 1d10?
Next to this guy who's down.
That would be a 5.
You see the beholder's gaze look upon you as it flies to this side of the room. And I need a dice Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, all right, so I got a +3. A 14.
A 14 is not going to pass. Who is rolling the dice?
Stop rolling fucking dice.
That's not me.
It's Squigs.
It was a
Right.
crinkle wrapper. My apologies.
Okay, sorry. I was like, it just makes it very hard to hear things and think. So, as you fail, you're going to see a bright red ray that comes shooting out. I'm sorry, this is a dark black ray that comes shooting out. As one of his eye stalks focuses on you, dealing 10, 20, 35, 41, 47 points of necrotic damage.
Can I scream out in pain?
Yes, you can.
I would like to do so.
Please, actually, I'll roll this d10 as another eye stalk shoots down on you.
On me?
On you, yes.
Oh, damn it.
You're the only one that can see it. I need a Constitution saving throw. If you see a white light come shooting out,
Ooh, 17.
you stave off this energy as you feel your muscles begin to tense. You feel as if it might have held you in place and made you stiff as a board. I need a d10 roll.
3.
3. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wait. Well, at least I'm good at that. Well, no, that's my
So
worst one.
needy.
Ooh, that is a 4.
A 4. You become frightened and will spend your next turn running in this direction towards the alcove filled with an immense amount of silver.
And I assume we don't know why, right?
No, you are all able to see 3 bolts of energy come from this spot. Actually, right now, only Opie, Roak, Baku, and Juan are able to see those energy bolts as they surge from this position, shooting down on Oswin.
Would my ready to action go off?
You are prone, so yes, your ready to action goes off. As he passes on that save. And also, as you twiddle your fingers, you're going to see that the magic that you're trying to cast doesn't even seem to surge from your fingertips.
That is not exciting.
All right, that takes us to Rylu.
So I will guesstimate that I had not casted Detect Magic as I walked in, correct?
Correct. Jake, mind muting your mic. Jake, mute your mic.
Seeing everything that is happening and the randomness that is going through, I will cast Detect Magic within this room.
All right. So as you cast Detect Magic, you are going to sense an immense amount of magic surging from a spot on this side of the room. You're going
Do you
to see
relay as much information?
You're going to see a large creature that surges with a powerful amount of energy.
Give me 1 second because I'm trying to look at how long that spell lasts for.
Okay.
because I am trying to make sure that I play this correctly instead of guessing.
While he's doing that, Opie, what are you doing?
I am shooting at the spot that the lights come from.
Okay.
And I'm assuming it's going to be disadvantaged because I can't see it.
Correct.
But I'm also at advantage because I'm shooting from a hidden location.
This is correct. So make it a straight roll.
Yep. Does a 9 plus 14, 23 hit?
A 23 will not make contact. As you feel that arrow really was on point, but it seems like there is nothing in the way of where you shot it.
Okay.
With that, also, Railu, that is a 10-minute concentration spell. That's how long it can last if you maintain it.
Yes, I was going to say that I will relay as much information as I can for a free action, followed with throw dirt around.
All right. Opie, you are now able to hear this as he points his hand to the left, saying, hey, this is the direction it has moved to. And it seems to be in a new location. So for the next shot?
32.
32 at disadvantage will make contact.
Okay.
As you see blood begin to dribble down.
And 10 points of damage.
Magical, right?
Yep, magical. And I will attempt to hide with a 26.
Okay, 26. You hide along this side of the wall, trying to get out of view of this creature that you are unable to see. Rowan.
Okay, with the sight being drawn on and the blood and dust now falling on, can I see this creature? Well, he threw pocket sand at him.
No, he said throw pocket sand at him. No one did.
Yes, I was saying through sand.
No one threw pocket sand. So can I see this creature that is now bloody?
Not with your passive perception, no.
So I'm assuming it's a disadvantage to attack it.
Yes.
Okay.
Where are you attacking?
I am attacking where I see my friend. I don't even remember my friend's name. Probably
6 seconds.
Oswin.
Yes.
All right.
Wherever Oswin is looking, I am going to throw these 2 rocks at disadvantage.
You don't have the passive perception for that, so your first shot is going to miss. You have 2 attacks.
2 attacks, okay.
Okay, so give me your second at disadvantage.
The second at disadvantage is going to be 21.
A 21 will make contact as you hear the redirection from Railu saying, off to the left, Roak.
And that's going to be 10 damage.
All right. Anything else?
That's about it. If it's only the second attack that gets anything going.
It's only the second. As your first attack is going to miss in that original location you saw those first beams come from. Hearing Riley redirect you, you can focus your second attack on it.
Right on.
Quan.
That's me.
How does Roak look? Does he look fine?
Yeah, he looks pretty sturdy for now.
Baby, I look fantastic right now.
Okay. So my spell slots are so busted up.
Come on, you got 6 seconds. I want to try and keep this.
All right, Sacred Flames. Sacred Flame. I hope it fails.
Passes marvelously.
Son of a bitch.
And also double check, I believe Sacred Flame requires seeing your target.
Does it? Yes, it
does. Yeah,
you
point at it.
As we go down to Oswin.
Got Fairy Fire?
The only creature that can see it.
I don't have Fairy Fire, but I could do the next best.
And is currently occupying this location.
I will first like to viciously mock it.
Okay. DC. And it's a wisdom save, right?
Wisdom save of 16.
It will pass it marvelously as you see it surge off that energy. Now one of its eye stalks looking towards you.
All right, I'm then going to immediately cast Spiritual Weapon to mark its location. With my spiritual weapon is going to be a giant target.
Okay.
It's going to be like an archery target is what my spiritual weapon is going to be.
Okay, so you see that archery target appear in the center of this apparent beholder.
And it's going to try to whack it on the head.
Okay, make an attack roll.
14.
Not going to be able to make contact. But
All
everyone is now. Actually, everyone. What, Roak? What's your passive again? Okay. I believe everyone except for Roak is going to be able to see that happen. Right now, he's still trying to take focus on what's going on. With that, anything else, Oswin?
Of course I'm. Wait, hold on. Was I? Oh, the backtrack. Do I have to spend my entire turn doing nothing but running?
Oh yeah, you spent your entire movement running this way, and you are frightened towards. You are frightened as you run towards this creature.
I thought you said this towards the silver pile.
It was towards the silver pile, which was this direction before he moved over towards it.
But if he moved, would I run away from him?
Run away from the source of your fear. Should have gone this side.
Yeah. And that is it.
All right, with that, he will use his first legendary action. Roll me a d10.
Me?
Yep.
Lovely. 4?
4. I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw.
That's a better one for me.
It's now your turn if you want to roll out.
Ooh, 22.
You stave off this energy as a purple beam shoots towards you. But you feel yourself keeping your strength and your dex about you. Thea.
Hey. What's up?
What's that?
Here you go.
Okay, sorry. Hello, Thea here. Okay, so can I see the bad guy yet?
No.
Dadgummit. So there's without
there's a giant target.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. There is a giant target sitting in the middle of this area. If you want to try and make a disadvantage attack towards the beholder.
Okay. I guess I can do that and then hit it with a firebolt.
Firebolt requires you to see your target, I believe.
Dadgummit.
It's a projectile attack, though.
I know it's a ranged attack, but I believe it requires you to see the target you're shooting at.
Okay, ow. Okay. Do you know of any spells that don't require sight?
Fireball.
I don't have. Wait, do I have fireball?
I think you do have fireball.
No, I don't. I have lightning bolt.
Well, it's a 5-foot radius. You can see where this target is.
If you cast lightning bolt, that would be a straight line. So you have the target, you can shoot straight at it.
So I have to see it, or can I shoot at it with a lightning bolt?
No, you just shoot at it. That's basically an AoE in a straight line for lightning bolt.
Okay, is everybody out of range? So if I do a lightning bolt...
Yeah, you're good, you're good.
Okay, I'm going to cast lightning bolt on its ass, but I'm a level 6. So the damage will increase by 1d6 for each slot above third.
All right, go ahead and roll that damage. It's going to succeed on the save, so it'll still take half.
How many d6?
It increases by 1d6 for each slot above third. I'm a level 6.
How many d6?
Go ahead and roll that out, Jake. Mute your mic while we keep going. You want to make sure to keep the battle up, and just let me know when y'all have the total.
Okay.
Does Baku know where
you see the big target?
So we're gonna move over 5. How far up is he?
20 feet in the air.
20 feet.
He's counting it up now.
How do you do a running jump? Like, is it possible?
It's based on your strength. Yeah, with your running jump, you could make up and get at least 1 slash. You're not going to get 2.
Is it possible to run up and grab something on him?
Yes, it's still going to be disadvantaged because you can't see him, but how do you do that is disadvantage athletics.
49 damage. 49 lightning damage.
49, so he takes 24.
Athletics, you said?
Yep.
18.
Is he damaged at all?
You are not able to see, but there's some blood now dripping a little more profusely as Baku tries to go up. And he is unsuccessful in grabbing a hold of it as this creature, Oswin, you're able to see the beholder shoot up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Right here.
Just
Give me a dex save.
From falling?
Yeah. Because you went 20 feet high.
Can I do that at an advantage since I'm
yes.
clear? Jesus
you
Christ.
land prone, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Anything else, Baku?
No, that's it.
All right, with that,
thank you.
I'm going to just start rolling these dice as we have a beam being shot at Oswin. I need a Constitution saving throw. As a very dark and black beam shoots towards you.
19.
A 19 is going to pass as you take half damage from this necrotic ray. 10, 21, 29, 30, 36. So you're going to take 18 points of damage. Necrotic.
Ooh.
As another eye stalk turns towards you, give me a wisdom saving throw.
12.
12. You are now charmed by this beholder. He tells you to lay down your arms and take a nap. You have done all that you needed, Ranger. Or, I'm sorry, Bard.
Oh.
At his next
Hold
attack.
on. It's a charm. I get advantage against that.
Okay, roll again.
16.
That will keep you from being charmed by this creature, but make you the target of his last ray. Apparently he likes the necrotic rays for you. I need another con save.
Oh, jeez. 7.
A 7. You are going to fail as he shoots another of these dark rays, doing 10, 19, 20, 26. A little lower on this one. 26 points of necrotic.
I am unconscious.
As Oswin falls to the ground and his shield now disappears away from that place that which it was hovering.
Spiritual weapon.
Yep. Rylu.
Well, I only have the bread and butter of Eldritch Blast right now, and because I can see a faint aura, I wish to use both beams against him.
Okay,
so
disadvantage?
I thought I would be able to do a straight since I was able to sense presence.
Oh, yes, the detect magic. Forgot about that, yeah.
All right. I will roll both of those out and enter them into the chat.
Thank you very kindly, sir. As Opie, we're back up to you 18 seconds into this combat.
Okay. I will shoot twice.
Okay. Disadvantage shots go off.
Yep, because I'm hidden. They're just straight up.
There you go.
2 19s.
Both will make contact.
And is there anybody that's conscious that's next to the beholder?
No.
No.
Okay.
20 feet. He's hovering.
Next.
Anything else?
It takes 26 points of damage.
All right. You see quite a bit of blood go down onto the ground, but still no source of where it's coming from.
And I will hide for 24.
All right. You are hidden. Roak. As you see blood being drenched down onto the ground. Jake.
This blood that's being drenched on the ground, is it being drenched to a place that I can perceive that I can attack with my sword, or something I need to throw something at?
Probably something you would have to throw something at. Oh, actually,
okay. Well, see, then that's what I do. Is I chuck 2 rocks at this unforeseen bitch.
I entered all my stuff into the chat.
Thank you.
See, that's going to be an 18 and a 15 to hit.
15 will not, and 18 will.
Okay, the 18 is going to deal 10 damage.
All right, as you see more blood drenching down from that singular spot.
Thank you, Kuba's gone. That's all.
All right, with that, it takes us to Juan.
All right, so to check, you said I can do a cantrip and then bonus action that mass healing word?
Yes.
All right, so I want to give myself resistance and then cast mass healing word on everybody, and everybody gets 7 additional health points. So that should bring Oswin back up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That will bring Oswin back up. With that, you are also going to see one of Riley's attacks make contact. A bit of rubble falls down from the beholder being shot back 10 feet. That takes us to Juan.
I thought I just went.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Oswin.
So I stand up.
Okay.
And is there a 20-foot radius that I could clear without hitting any allies?
From the place the beholder was where you last saw it? Yeah.
I'm going to cast Synaptic Strike there.
Okay. And as you try and twiddle your fingers, you see no magic surge from them, as if it is being suppressed.
Does a spell slot go away, or is it just like...
The spell slot does go away. It is expended.
If it's a counter spell, keep in mind that it's
it is not a counter spell.
Does that use my action?
That is your action.
Yeah.
Bonus action, Inspire Baku.
Okay. Baku now feels a little bit more heroic.
Wait, what did you cast?
Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, Bardic Inspiration. I thought you said Firebomb.
No.
I was like, what the
Thea.
PvP!
Thea, it's now your turn.
Hell. Okay, is that creature still standing?
As far as you can tell, no. But that's because
Not
you
standing
can't
anymore?
see it. You can't see it.
Can anyone tell me if it's still standing so I can hit it with another lightning bolt?
No one has set it up until this point, so you do not know where it is located to center that bolt.
Damn it. Okay, well, seriously, though, without my magic, I'm kind of useless, so...
I'm in the same boat.
Oh, shit. Can my passive perception tell me anything? I've got a 17.
Your
Outside
passive
of the
perception
rubble.
picks up that there's a fair bit of blood down on the ground over near Roak and between Baku.
God damn it, that means they're too close to it. And I can't use a firebolt. Can I borrow one of Roak's?
Wait, can I free action point out where he is?
Thank you.
Yes, but you are not in view of where Thea is right now. She's into the hallway behind Opie.
Okay, I'm going to run into the room where I can be around everybody then. I'm going to go into the room so I have a better shot of being told where it is.
Okay, so with that, you're able to see Osmond pointing up now. If you want to center a lightning bolt towards where the creature is centered, right here.
Okay, is everybody out of range?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to lightning bolt it in the face.
And as you try
or where
to
I
do
guess its face is.
no effect comes from your spells. Is that a spell slot is expended, and you aren't sure.
Damn it.
What
Okay,
is suppressing your magic.
Can I borrow one of his rocks and chuck it at it?
Not for this turn. You don't have the action slot.
I throw the rock at it.
You can't do that.
Try. It falls on the ground as a free action. Baku.
That sucks. I'm useless right now.
Welcome to my world.
Hey, you could throw shit. I can't.
Baku is going to...
Got 6 seconds, Baku.
Fuck it. Baku's going to stand up. Move out. Wondrous figurine. Serpentine owl. Mount it. And it is going to take its turn before him.
Okay.
End turn.
As you now see...
Is that an action to use that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We'll call it good. That's it.
As seeing Oswin rise once more, I need a D10 roll for a legendary action.
2.
A 2. I'm going to need a con save.
2 plus 3. 14.
14, you are now paralyzed.
Yay.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of the turn.
Well,
and with that, we are now to this creature's turn. As Rylu, you see a couple eye stalks extend towards you. You also see one extend down towards the last creature that was able to shoot that lightning bolt, Thea.
Awesome.
The first bolt seems to be a very clear and milky white one. I need a strength save.
Is it against
Never
me?
mind, you're paralyzed. So, as you are already paralyzed, you move 30 feet in this direction as you come sliding forward.
All right, me?
Now, yes, Oswin.
Okay.
As you are now prone, as you get you slip on a bit of blood. You are currently restrained as well as paralyzed. Roll me another d10, sir.
4.
A 4. I need a dex save.
I'm paralyzed.
Oh, okay. So you now have your speed halved as well when one of those effects breaks. Okay, Thea, can you roll me a d10?
All right, she rolled an 8.
I need a dex save.
Okay, that is going to be a 14.
You begin to see Thea, the high elf, become a bit slower, her muscles tense as she begins to turn to stone.
Ooh.
As a gray ray comes shooting from this location. Oswin, you are able to see the creature move towards this side of the room. As you are currently paralyzed and incapacitated, you can see it, but can't convey this information. Anyone with a passive perception of 15 or higher realizes that the blood dripping around this area has changed its current location. That is enough to pick up where it is currently situated and make a disadvantaged attack. Riley, it is your turn.
Oh, excellent, excellent. I have asked this before. I do not remember the exact answer that was given, but is darkness able to be cast upon a being?
No, it is not able to be cast on a being. It's in areas.
The clothing they wear.
Yeah, but that's something that you wear. It's not against an enemy NPC.
Okay. In that regard, then, I will do the same and try to push it back another 10 feet, and I will enter those stats one more time because I'm a slave to repetition.
All right. Thank you very much. That takes us back to the top of initiative with Opie.
Yep. Does a 21 hit?
A 21 will make contact.
Okay. Then it will take 16, 27 points of damage.
You see more blood surge down into the ground.
And I will hide with a 31. Or attempt to hide with a 31.
You are hidden. Takes us down to the next slot in initiative. One moment, guys.
Scent.
Would you mind just telling me? Riley, would you mind reading those out for me?
Sorry, my mic was muted.
It's all
26 and 25, 11 points and 12 points respectively. Push 10 feet for each.
All right.
I just want to keep hammering them up against the wall.
All right. So you see him surge back against the wall as well. Now, you're outside of the room, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Being risk adverse, I do not wish to be anywhere closer to this thing as I can be.
Oh. All right, that takes us to Roak.
Okay, seeing the blood trail move and being noticed as much.
What's your passive perception?
9. Well, it depends on if it's active or not.
No, it's passive. You do not pick up the blood trail moving.
Even with my sword ignited?
Even with your sword ignited.
The light play?
You have a 9 passive perception Roak that does not see it.
Man, you're really addressing a lot of elephants in this room.
Yeah.
So
dump stats are a bitch.
Can I see the drippy drips?
No, you can't. You cannot see the drippy drips for the third time.
I'm gonna throw 2 rocks at the perceived location of where the enemy is.
All right, go ahead and give me those attack rolls.
Disadvantage, I'm assuming?
Yep.
All right, the first one, oh, wow, is going to be a 15. Second one is going to be a 3.
Both of them are going to miss.
Okay, there go 2 rocks. That's my turn.
All right, so as both rocks miss over top, takes us to our next point in initiative. I believe that is Oswin next.
All right, so I am still paralyzed, or?
Yes, I need another save.
What kind of save?
Con.
That's a 19.
19 is going to break you from the paralysis using your action. You still have half speed.
Do I have a bonus action?
Yes, you do still have a bonus action.
I'm going to spend another second level spell slot.
Okay.
And get another spiritual weapon in the shape of a target.
All right, another target appears right on the beholder on this side of the room, right where it is located on the map.
And I'll make an attack on him.
Okay.
And that'll be a 19 to hit.
19 will make contact.
For 9 damage.
And 9 points of magical damage. Anything else?
That is... I like to get up with half my movement. And move 1 square to the left from my perspective. Yes.
As you see the creature use another legendary action to focus. Oh, actually, you don't see it. And
no, I see invisibility.
Another black ray shoots towards you. The odds on this are kind of ridiculous for how many necrotic rays. What was that save?
For con?
Yeah, con.
17?
You are going to take 16 points of necrotic damage.
I go unconscious.
And you just see your comrade fall down again. Juan, it is your turn. 24 seconds in.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I don't really have anything I want to do other than mass healing word one more time, I guess. For 6, 8, buddy.
All right, so mass healing word. You see this little guy right here. How much was that?
6. Also, no more healing spells.
Anything else, Juan?
I cannot do anything else, no.
I need you to roll me a d10 then to use the last legendary action.
Oh, sweet. You saved the best for last. You said 10?
Yeah, roll me a d10.
If I can find it. There it is. I got a 0.
I need a dexterity saving throw.
I don't like this game.
It's like winning the lottery, only you lose every time.
Unless an 11's number.
You see the darkest of rays come shooting out, even darker than the necrotic damage.
How dark is it? Is it like Sweden black metal dark?
It's Nigerian.
Oh, shit.
I got him, Jordan. How many hit points do you have right now?
45 total.
As this ray comes shooting down, you see little skulls circling around it. It lays contact into you.
You won the lottery.
10d10 necrotic damage. For 10,
come on. 10 ones.
20, 30, 33, 34, 38, 46.
Damn it. There it
54, 59 points of damage as you are all able to see your noble cleric, your knowledgeable cleric, reduced to a pile of ashes like we're in Infinity Wars.
Son of a bitch.
Hold on, I'm conscious. Can I counterspell?
This is not a spell. That also requires sight, similar to subtle casting. That takes us to Thea.
That's our second knowledge cleric.
Yeah, it is.
See the enemy.
In the same exact way.
Can she see the enemy before her?
What is her passive perception?
17.
She is able to see the blood dripping from that area.
Okay, so she will firebolt it.
Okay, attack roll.
All right, the firebolt is going to be for 17.
Actually, 1 second. She failed on her last save. I need a con save. I'm sorry, a dexterity save.
Dexterity save.
And what was that to hit?
The dexterity save is going to be 15. The initial save was 18. I mean the initial attack. Sorry.
Okay. Attack of 18 will make contact.
Okay. So D10. Okay, so that is going. Ooh, nice. That's going to be 13 damage.
As blood spews forth from the beholder.
Ooh. You did good today.
And it lowers the DC to 13 for any creature trying to view it with its passive.
Does that mean she can now see the creature?
No, you cannot see the creature. It's still invisible. You see the blood.
I got you.
Anything else, Thea, for your turn?
Does a victory dance.
She does a victory dance.
And as you see Thea start doing a victory dance, she solidifies into stone. As she is now fully petrified. And you hear a rumbling laugh coming from the spot that all that blood is coming from. Baku, it's your turn.
All right.
God damn it.
It's the owl's turn. Baku, with his 3-word reaction, is going to yell, barrel roll! So we're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And the bird is going to go up because I'm assuming I know that it's right here.
Yes.
So the bird is going to go under, and it's going to barrel roll over, dropping me off straight down, and it's barrel rolling, so it's going back to the position where I would fall if I were to miss.
I like the way. I'll give you inspiration for that. That's very clever. So give me an attack roll.
I'm trying to land on it.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Great.
Yeah. Actually, it's disadvantage because you can't see your target.
Okay.
You just know the general area.
Question.
Answer. What?
Is it doing greater invisibility?
No.
It is not doing greater invisibility.
What's the bardic inspiration? A D8?
Yeah.
You should be high enough level. It should be a D8 now.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Come on. 8. 15?
15 is enough to grab a hold as you now see Baku the turtle riding on the back of a beholder.
Travel your time, baby.
Anything else?
I'm guessing that took my full action to do.
He doesn't have any more legendaries to use at the end of your turn.
Hanging on to him.
As it is now your turn, as you see Baku trying to ride him cowboy. Roll me a d10, sir, as it now focuses on you. His eye stalks start turning to you, riding on the back of this creature. You see a surge of energy. We'll see what color.
A D10?
Oh, I need a dexterity saving throw as it being very similar to the one, yes, that just surged down on your albino dwarf comes out of an eye stalk.
Fuck. 13.
How many hit points do you have, sir?
88.
It is possible.
Possible. Improbable, but possible.
Fuck. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 58 points of necrotic damage surge into Baku. I need another D10 roll, Baku. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Magic.
Yep.
God damn it! Fuck these dice.
Oh, motherfucker! I didn't roll above a 3 on that.
Thank God.
And
these dice are going to dice shit.
18 points of damage from a disintegration ray. As some gray energy shoots towards you.
Are you still up, Baku?
Yep, I sure as fuck am.
I would hope so, otherwise he'd be dust. Rowalk, roll me a d10.
2.
I need a con save.
Con save? Ooh, well, you had to pick a good one. Soft 20.
You are good as you feel your muscles begin to tense.
Yay.
It is now Rylu's turn as you stave off that energy.
Son of a bitch, Baku, I scream out. And changing my plan, I have to do the same exact thing that I've been doing, and I will throw those stats into you.
Okay, thank you. As you cast it off again.
What's he doing?
He is casting Eldritch Blast at disadvantage on the area that he can see the blood dripping from.
And me just floating in the air.
Is it at disadvantage or is it at...
You know what? I'd make it a straight roll at this point since Baku is still riding his back.
Well, also the detect magic.
Oh, yeah. Detect magic. So go ahead.
I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Appreciate you. Opie, 30 seconds into combat.
Yep. I'm assuming that I can see him riding, being ridden.
Yes. Yes, you can see him riding. You can see his creature bloody.
Okay. Which is good because I did roll a crit on one of my attacks. So he'll take 11 on his Dawn attack. Oh, the 9 crit. And then 13, 19, 21, 23, 25. 33 points on the crit.
And with the combined attacks of the Eldritch Blast from Rylu and Opie sending your shot up, you see Baku fall to the ground. I need a dexterity saving throw, Baku.
Advantage? Actually, my eagle's right.
Oh, yes. Your eagle is underneath you, able to catch you. As you would have taken a little bit of bludgeoning damage, as we are now out of initiative. As you see the body of a beholder appear on the ground as a spell of invisibility, greater almost, cast from a different source, sheds off of him.
Well, that sucked.
Is Thea not a stone anymore?
Thea is still a stone.
I will take account of who is alive and dead. Can we get like a recap
on it? If Juan has been turned into dust and Thea has been turned into a statue.
Juan? Did we just get Juan?
No, you got another, not that Juan.
All right. All right. Well, I'll go tap my bow on the now solidified wizard or whatever she was. And well, there's no solving that without a priest. And as I turned to look at the pile of dust on the ground.
I walk up to Baku and I ask him if he needs any health potions because he looks very bloody and worn out.
I pour a potion of healing on the statue's face.
What was that, Baku?
I said Baku's looking incredibly bloodied right now.
Do you need any potions of health?
As you say that, he looks at his belt, which contains a couple of dozen potions.
Well, if you're just going to show off...
A short rest would be nice, so I don't have
the short rest would not benefit anybody. We need a long rest. As you see OP go over and start scooping silver and anything that's of value into his bag.
Okay. What is everyone else doing?
I wish to investigate the surrounding areas before touching any of the gold and items.
You don't need a plan. You just snatch and grab. You got snatch and run. That's all you gotta do.
All right, y'all are gonna get 2,150 experience apiece.
150.
And
Say that
in
one
these
more time.
9 alcoves, you were able to find the following treasure: 12,000 copper pieces. So 120 gold.
120 gold.
5,000 silver pieces.
Silver, which is what?
500 gold. 2,250 gold. Or I'm sorry, 2,200 gold pieces. A clay a clay charm worth 25 gold. Has a lot of nice crystal beads on it.
Got it.
3 painted masks sized for children in the shape of a bat, a monkey, and a parrot worth 75 apiece. A gold coronet shaped like an octopus with a mother of pearl eye worth 2,500. A potion of diminution. A bead of force. A bronze +1 shield shaped like a screaming devil's face. And that is all.
Because he is reading off all the things that we got, and whenever you spoke, I can't hear the rest. It's okay.
What's the gold coronet for?
For turning into gold. That's what it's for.
The coronet's 2,500 gold.
Oh, I see that now. Okay. So we got, and then the potion to.
How much gold per person?
Well, that's what I'm calculating right now. How many people are still alive?
Could I ask how much experience that was?
It's going to be divided amongst 7, and it was 2,150 experience.
795.71 gold.
What is
the
status on Thea?
Wait, how much per person? 700?
796.
5.1. I'm sorry,
701. 795 gold and 2 silver.
Gotcha.
And what's the XP again? Because people kept talking over it.
2,150.
Okay.
I'm surprised we survived that.
10 downtime days, 1 renown.
Yeah, 10 downtime days, 1 renown, as Juan and Thea are both currently dead.
Oh, it's too bad.
Wait, Thea is dead?
Thea is petrified.
Thea is petrified.
You would need greater restoration, I think, to come out of that.
Yeah,
greater
we
something.
don't have it because we don't have a cleric right now.
How much is that?
What do you mean, how much is that?
How much is that? She's not dead. I can buy this.
Yes, you are able to buy it if you had someone that could offer spell casting services.
It's called Pepe. Now, how much is it?
There's no one that is one of those spellcasters with y'all. You're currently locked in the Tomb of the Nine Gods. If you were anywhere outside of it, we could hand wave it, but there's no one that you could pay to cast the spell right now.
All right, that's all I need to know.
Can they take me with them?
Of course, I'm going to take.
Yes, they can take your body, of course. Just turn
Can I
you
come
into a
back?
surrogate.
You can come back.
Yes.
Well, we could see if we find a cleric maybe in the.
Until then, put her statue in a nice garden with a little bowl for the birds to eat out of.
How much does the statue weigh?
Thea only weighed about 110 pounds.
100.
Yeah, but you're made of stone right now. How much does the statue weigh?
The statue's going to weigh a good 250, 260.
I can carry it. I will.
As you contemplate carrying it, I stuff her into my bag of holding.
And a bag of holding she goes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so is that the session basically?
Yeah, that is the session for tonight. A bit rough,
All right.
but y'all have cleared.
So,
the
but
third
before
floor
we
of the Tomb of
need
the
to
Nine
figure
Gods.
out who's taking the beat of force, who's taking the +1 shield, and who's taking the potion of diminution.
What does the beta force do?
I'm not 100% sure.
I'll take whatever is not taken by anyone else.
Yeah. Let me. Also, Albert, what was the horn I picked up for the god there?
Oh. 1 second. Is a horn that functions as a wand of wonder.
Huh. That actually kind of would have been useful for that battle. I guess I probably should have asked beforehand.
Beads of force are beads that go boom, or 5d4 force damage.
Huh. Very well.
I mean, there's more stuff to it. Just simplified, beads go boom for 5d4 force damage.
Is it a consumable magic item where it disappears?
Yeah, it's a consumable magic item.
It says 1d4 plus 4 beads of force are found.
There's it only says. I think you just said there's 1 bead.
Yes, then that's it. It's a DC 15 dex save.
Yep. All right. I already have a +1 shield.
I do not have a +1 shield. If anyone wants to throw it at me,
I mean, I don't think that I can use shields actually. So I mean, I'm not. Yeah. As a warlock. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to use it at all. I only have simple weapons.
So does Warlock take the shield?
Warlock takes the shield.
Yeah,
okay.
Warlock takes the shield.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, it's a great game with y'all. Take it easy.
Who's taking the bead and who's taking the potion?
What does the potion do?
The potion just shrinks you, basically.
It's what?
It shrinks you for 1d4 hours.
Oh, that's cool. Everyone just bounced out, so I don't know what's going on with that.
I'll take it. I'll take the bead and potion, and then I could just give it to whoever if we need it during the adventure.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. All right. Later.
Later. Hey, Higgy the Piggy.
What?
What are you up to?
Fucking, I guess, gotta pick out another goddamn surrogate.
Yeah, Higgy died again.
Aww, Higgy. Aw, damn.
I felt like it was on purpose because he saved his last legendary action for me.
Dude, I was like, as I was about to do the same thing of casting counterspell, but none of them were spells.
I kept thinking, Brad, he's getting fucked. Bad. What's happening? Oh wait, no, yeah, that's right. Of course, last one's mine.
I was going to cast Wall of Fire, but I didn't think of it until too late. However, Baku jumped on top of the damn thing, so I couldn't even do that because that would have killed Baku instantly.
He would have been fine.
Bullshit, he's a turtle on fire. Anybody want turtle stew?
If I had survived, I have Revivify, which revives everyone who, well, it revives whoever was been dead for like the last minute. Brings it back to 1 HP.
My question is do you have any reactionary spells that grant health or does damage?